Thank you for bearing with. Yeah, VRC is still very popular. VR chat's going to be around until the death of the universe. VR chat is what Metaverse hopes wishes it would be. Fucking. I think I've had one proper good session on VR chat. If anyone's wondering, my VR chat avatar is Sir Hammerlock because of course it is. But yeah, dude, it's just like I love VR chat. Like it is like the next. I honestly believe this wholeheartedly that VR chat is going to be like the basis for Net 3. Because we're in Net 2.0 at the minute, but Net 3 is where people are going to properly take off the Channel 5 VR. Fuck off. Uganda Sonic character. Oh yeah, that was fun. But I actually had a friend. He got a tattoo of Ugandan Knuckles on his knee, despite the fact that he never played VR chat. Yeah, we all called him a poser for it. You know, in particular, the thing that really sold me on VR chat, I realized we're playing Dungeon Keeper 2, but I'll launch into that in a minute. The thing that sold me on VR chat was I can't remember the channel's name, ironically enough, but he goes on VR chat and he interviews people, and like he talks to people about various things. And he once upon a time interviewed this guy called Struggle, and he's on a American Vietnam vet, fucking Afghan in Iraq. He was a AC-130 gunner, and he had the avatar of Anakin Skywalker from Clone Wars. And he was talking to Winnie the Pooh in like this fantasy realm, and it was basically just like Anakin Skywalker gets like PTSD treatment from Winnie the Pooh. And to be fair, it was really good too, because the guy told some really good stories and stuff, and that's what really sold it to me, like, because you can actually help people with that. It brings that level of comfort and separation that sometimes people need to open up, and I love that, and I think that's brilliant. That, and getting trolleyed with anime waifus is just, it's something else. It's an experience, man. Ah, goddamn, but welcome. Yeah, no, that's covered. This is Dungeon Keeper 2. Most of you are too young to remember this, but not by much, to be fair. This game came out, I want to say 99. I think it might have been later than that. So I asked Mila Raf when she thought this came out. She said early 2000s, and she might be right. I'm thinking like maybe 2001. I don't quite remember. But I'm too young. Chris, you're older than me. Well, then you didn't have a PC in the early 2000s. Anyway, but yeah, this game came out some time ago, and it was by Bullfrog. If anybody remembers fucking Bullfrog, same guys who did Theme Park and Theme Park World. But yeah, I think they got assimilated, I want to say, into Lionhead. I don't remember. But this is a game about being evil, which I can understand you might not have gotten from the Gregorian chanting and stuff. Theme Park World, I'm like, oh, so you remember Theme Park World, but you don't remember DK2. Fuck me, dude. Right. That's another game, by the way. This game is younger than me by a whole year. God, you're a zoomer. But Theme Park World is another game I have desperately tried to get running, but that game does not want to work. Holy shit. It's like a Frenchman who belongs to a union because it just doesn't want to work. And I think I got it to work once, and I have ever since been chasing my success. Anyway, the youngest go buy land. Anyway, we can stop complaining about rent. Go buy land. For legal purposes, that is a joke. But yeah, so yeah, this game is about reveling in being evil. You will understand that the moment you hear the narrator. Like, holy shit, you will. That narrator, right? Ending with cuddles into those same wifes. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see it there, but yeah, no, fucking, you end up talking with these people so much and getting so into it, you end up feeling the need to give them cuddles by the end. It was the best. Like, anyway, I predate this game by a good few years. Yeah, I played this game when I was 5. Maybe not the best choice by my parents, but holy shit, I'm glad they did, because this is a quality game. But yeah, so I am chilled. So yeah, it's honestly very difficult to describe this game. It's basically RTS dungeon sim. Is the best I got for you. Basically, you play the bad guy overseeing the dungeon that the heroes try to raid. Kinda. Again, I'll get to it, but you're being evil. You are evil, and you are trying to like undercut the humans, the heroes, basically. Yeah, but I tried my best. Oh yeah, dude. As a kid, it was just It was just look at the funny. Christ. It was just look at the funny goblins, basically. Also, your boss is a demon called Horny. No, really, and and yeah. Like I say, it's difficult to explain, so I'll just get into it. Now, I was batting around whether or not I go with Pet Dungeon or single player. I think I'll just go with single player because it introduces things slowly. So yeah. As you can see, game's old, and audio will be crunchy. And because old games are balanced poorly, I've got my volume mixer on hand just in case. Let's just make like Philip DeFranco.
Welcome, Keeper. Before you lies a happy and carefree realm. The local champion, Lord Antonius, holds the first portal gem you require. Learn how to construct a dungeon, and build up your forces so that you can crush Lord Antonius and wipe the smile from his face.
Yeah, he talks like that the whole game. Welcome, Keeper. Yeah, it's just... yeah. I can't remember the name of the guy who does it, but it's... His voice is like poisoned velvet. It's so... It's tasty. And moistened already. Oh, hell yeah. Melts you. Literally, yeah. That's the way he always talked since birth. Yeah, literally, like since birth, he was like, "Welcome, mother. I have been born into you now, so that I may deliver striking VO." Oh Christ! I know they got him back to do the really shit mobile port that the mobile game that EA did a little while back, and I remember it distinctly because Total Biscuit did a "This is why we can't have nice things" on it. I want to say they tried to remaster this sometime. Yes, no. They've been talking about doing a DK3 when this came out, but then Bullfrog got assimilated into, I think it was either Lionhead or EA. I don't remember which one. But yeah, EA got the rights to it in the end, and yeah, they did a mobile game for it, and that mobile game was really shit. I'll explain it to you in greater detail because they did try to make it like this game. But they fucked it up hard. I think Lionhead, and then they got bought by EA. Yeah, that sounds about right. I seem to remember Peter Molyneux having an opinion at some point, so yeah. Yeah.
Behold, your dungeon heart. Protect it well, for if it is destroyed, you will be banished forever from this land.
So we'll walk through the campaign because it explains things
Here walks the
one by one.
Lord Antonius. 'Tis he who holds the precious portal gem. But only when you've mustered strength sufficient should you challenge him and claim your prize.
You need to them with the days. It still happens, man. It happens.
Lair. Hatchery.
Oh, I've just remembered something. That might be a problem. If you don't want... So you see how these torch animations are really fast?
First, there's money to be made. Click on the
and it's because this game has VSync on by standard, like most old games do. And if you're running on a modern machine like I am, like this is running at 144, and as such, all the animations are sped up beyond belief. So yeah, we'll run it as is for now. If it becomes A, obnoxious, or B, because to be fair, it looks a bit more like Real Fire in a way, but if it becomes obnoxious or it crashes, I'll probably have to like sync my monitor back down to 60, and that tends to help. But yeah, we'll find out. So yeah, welcome to Dungeon Keeper. So this is your center, like this is your heart. Like if this is basically you defend this. Everything around your dungeon is designed to sustain this, and it's not really known what you are, but this is if this dies, so do you. So you're basically a disembodied heart on the ground. There. So first things first, we need money. So you do that. Well, sensitivity in this game's weird,
now
but
your faithful servant imps will carry back your gold to Dungeon Heart.
What you do,
here it can be spent. The golden scale atop the screen keeps track of your reserves.
But his voice is too sexy. I can't interrupt him.
12,000 units should be mine.
Tasty. But yeah, so this is what you do. You chalk out little areas like this with this. And that tells your little imps to go dig it out. And then you can build rooms in it. And then these rooms...
Yes. Red flowers float above your imps. These give measure to their health.
He's too sexy, I can't interrupt him.
Acquired and reflect the simple thoughts within.
I reckon I could do this voice. You could try. The reason he's so good is because, like I say, his voice is as deep and as rich as poisoned chocolate velvet, and he seems to he gives off the malice required to be the evil keeper advisor. You actually could. I heard your voice. You could. He could pull it off with a bit. You know, you'd have to like kind of coach it a bit, but he could do it. To be fair, won't need that many spaces, but yeah. So these rooms provide services to the creatures that you'll pull into your dungeon, and then they also determine what creatures come in. In this one, we'll only get like little goblins, but later on they get quite cool. I think my favorite rooms are in this order. The tortured.
Excellent work, Keeper. You are ready to recruit more creatures to your cause.
Yes, sir.
See, a portal near your dungeon heart to where your imps must dig. They'll claim this portal to be yours.
Yeah, I'll make that the hatchery.
Then
Then make this the lair. We're playing goblins in Age of Wonders. Well, if you play the Cult Storms campaign, you have to. But yeah, my favorite rooms in like 3-2-1 order are probably. What do you like about the Torture Chamber? Is it? Well, yeah, of course. Are the Torture Chamber, the Battle Arena, and then the Unholy Temple in that order. What do you like about Torture Chambers? They attract mistresses. That's it. Like that's why I like that. And as a kid, I always loved the fact that you could torture the good guys into being on your side, and I thought that was just really cool. I don't know why. I just did.
You've picked a creature up. To drop him, right-click anywhere on your land.
Yes. Like you can pick up your dudes and then you just hold them in your hand like that, which I find very funny. And then they make noises whilst they're in your hand. Oh yeah. You can only drop combat creatures on stuff that's like claimed by you, but you can drop imps basically anywhere that's not claimed. Or let's play AoE1 in AAW1 in MP. The different kind of factions are nice. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a Highman main, but yeah. Because the thing is with Age of Wonders Online,
Place of rest where
Age of Wonders 1 Online is that some dickhead always plays undead, then decides he's going to build.
To cancel building mode.
The way he says mode. Tasty.
Place where creatures feed on favored food. The eggs will hatch and chickens then emerge to satisfy their.
You played Highmen? Yeah, of course I played Highmen. Highmen, dwarves, humans. Played a good deal of Azararchs actually. Orcs. I played a huge amount of orcs. Because I never really got on with Dark Elves. And I learned my lesson with Undead because I was about to say, there's always some dickhead who plays Highmen, plays Undead.
The gate through which new creatures enter your domain.
Runs to the nearest tier 3 city.
Use the rooms which you provide.
Runs to the. Ooh, may assist with this. Yes. Well, you gotta let the voice kind of tick over.
A goblin has entered your domain. On his own, he is a cowardly beast, but in a horde becomes a useful fighting force. Good
Yeah.
progress.
You have to find these portals, and then these portals are what
Your
brings
goblins
guys into your realm.
Their lair, and their bellies full with juicy chicken flesh. Now keep watch, for very soon more goblins will arrive, and then your numbers will be strong enough to challenge Lord Antonius.
Oh yeah. I think the first portal brings you 15, and every subsequent portal after that gives you 5 more. Now, this is normally where he'd wander off and do other stuff like train or pray or something, but seeing as this is a very simple dungeon, he's got nothing else. You literally just came in. You are actually taking the piss now. So the cat just came in through the window and then hopped up to the window and demanded to be let out. I think this is bollocks. But yeah, sorry. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think it's the refresh rate that's causing problems, so what we'll do... I'm going to drop the scroll speed ever so slightly. There you go, that's a lot more manageable. I mean, it was undead, dark elves, and halflings. Well, halflings, why? I mean, the only good creature they had was the satyr. I mean, to be fair, leprechauns are such a bastard. Like, because they're invisible. Like, if you piss off the halflings, you'll know about it. You'll know about it because all your stuff starts exploding. Because you can't see leprechauns because they're invisible if you're hostile to them. And so they'll just walk around to all of your stuff and blow it up. It's actually the worst. Oh yeah, the Frostings have dire penguins, yeah. AoE 1's a weird game. I'm not confused, I'm annoyed at the cat for doing what cats do. The Southman? Oh, you mean the Azararchs? Yeah. To be fair, the Azerox have some pretty cool creatures. But I think they get
I sense a breach. The servants of Antonius have broken through your walls, and you can move your gaze to see them now by right-clicking on the flashing blade.
There we go.
But worry not this time, for 'tis only dwarves, who, feeble as they are, pose little threat against your goblins.
Yeah.
The hapless enemy dwarfs are being
as soon as you
Observe
as you
the white
detect a problem, you can literally just go to your
appear
creature
above.
panel and just
When they
pick them all
meet
up.
death, you'll see that only one last petal shows.
Brilliant. The fact that you can just pick up your entire dungeon and then just drop them somewhere. There's no button to drop them all, however, so you have to kind of take that into account when you deploy them. Or picture are in your walls. Oh yeah, big time. I don't know why he sent dwarves out to come get me, but oh well. I mean, 5 goblins is pretty good, but I want at least 7. Yeah, I think he's just through here. If I remember correctly, there's something there. I'll be putting Bilford on TV. In DK2 on TV, you're mental.
Large enough to challenge Lord Antonius.
Game seems to think 6.
Tunnel north, and you will find your smug opponent skulking in his keep.
I love how he puts it. You will find your smug opponent skulking in his keep. Brilliant. Oh yeah. So when you down them in combat, they're only knocked out. This is an opportunity to recover them and put them through some.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
I put them through what I like to call enhanced interrogation. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can, and when they're dead bodies like that, if you have a graveyard, you can put them in the graveyard, and then if you put enough bodies in the graveyard, you get a vampire, which is great. And now this is patch 0.7, and which is significant because in patch 7 they added the maiden, who is a dryad in effect. Problem is with the maiden though is that she needs the temple and a library in order to be summoned, but she'll take up the slots for the temple, which is really shit because, yeah, she's alright, but she's nothing compared to the Dark Angel, who you really want. So if you want Dark Angels, you have to delete your library and then wait for the Dark Angels to arrive and then rebuild the library, which is annoying. Now, putting through what some might call a pro-game move. Oh, big time.
Lord Antonius.
Like,
the flashing
you will get why heroes seem to be desperate to give themselves up as soon as you see the mistress. Like drop pod. Well, to be fair, if you saw their symbol, because you see how if I pick one up, has that little symbol. Theirs looks. Hello.
You shall not taint Smilesville with your evil ways.
He speaks, the feeble Lord Antonius. See how the petals of his white health flower are of a special shape. This marks him down as your prime target. Take him out.
Oh yeah. Luckily, he's only level 1, so goblins can mob him pretty quick.
Bravo, keeper.
And that, boys and girls, is why you don't break the party when you raid a dungeon, because goblins will run your fade.
In wait for Horny to collect it, so it's yours. And comes he now.
Yeah, this is our supposed boss. I think in later levels you can summon him, if I remember correctly, because he actually slaps. Oh yeah, it's playing his noises more frequently because the frame rate's higher, which is really funny. Classic Dark Angels joining the side of Chaos. Oh, big time. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm glad you're here. And it's just going to fit right in. We're going to Warhammer nerd as well. Jesus. But yeah. So yeah, if you actually pick them up and they've got those, you pick them up, they've got the little symbol. Theirs is literally a sword with wings, which might actually be a reference considering when this came out. I remember in fight. Yeah, you can summon him if you get his talisman, which I don't remember how you do.
Devise new spells in the library.
Oh yeah.
The training room lets creatures improve their combat skills.
Oh yeah. As I remember correctly, there's like 12 rooms overall. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hot lips.
Yeah, the mistresses are literally just human women who are just entirely sadistic and work for the devil.
You have successfully ended
They are
the life
mental,
of Lord
and I love them.
Antonius, and you have claimed your first portal gem as well. This is a most promising start. Oh,
I never triggered the special. Nah, dumbass. Everyone has a hobby. Oh yeah, big time. Wait. Well, did it not? Okay then. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like I say, game is old. This is some 18 plus content. A little bit. Like I say, this game was not meant for kids. And yet I played it as a child, so fun knows. But you know, this is like the campaign map, and I think the idea being that this is actually the overland, and we're tunneling underneath it. And I think there are other keepers as well. And it's weird. The AI in this game is annoying because it's hyper aggressive by my reckoning, by my memory.
Sing Song. A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane.
Yeah. Do people know of Overlord? Oh yeah, I was about to say actually. I was about to make a point of you know, I am someone who, like, if you look at my D&D characters and you look at my Baldur stuff, I tend to play paladins. I tend to be very good when it comes to these sorts of things. Yeah, I adore games such as this and Overlord and I'm forgetting one. But yeah, but games where you literally play the big bad evil guy. And it's just so much fun. Like, it's just so much fun being an evil bastard. Like, in this one, we're literally going to be dealing with warlocks. And warlocks are actually, like, they're one of the creatures I will say is pretty, basically required for your army. I can't remember correctly if because they, not necessarily because they have lots of spells and stuff, but because they have heal as one of their spells at level 4. If I remember correctly, I want to say the mistresses get that as well, but I don't honestly remember.
The good Lord Darius presents himself against.
Was it on Xbox? It was on a lot of things, to be fair. I mean, I've got it on PC. I do want to play it at some point, but maybe not. Maybe not yet.
Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead, just like Antonius.
Oh yeah, the sound engine in this game is it's directional, but it's early directional.
Training room.
Right, so
Build a lair, and then a hatchery. Then claim the portal near your.
I've only got 2 spells, so I don't need a huge library, but I will build it 3. I'll build it 3 by 3. So many memories from playing. Yeah, it was literally, I was racking my brain for something to play the other night, and I was like, this looks like fun, but people might not watch it. Nah, fuck it, who cares? Just realized I can do this instead. But fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna play it because I'm old and I like this game, and I require no other reason. So what we'll do, we'll make this the layer. We'll put the hatchery just off to the side of the library. And then we'll put the training room adjacent to that. Because none of these rooms have to be terribly large. But to be fair, it's probably better suited that side. None of these rooms need to be particularly large because this dungeon won't be particularly large because it's only early. Command reasons. What do you mean? That's it. I need no other reason. I want to play this game, so that's the only reason I need, damn it. What is the Overlord 2? It's the community page. And there was something saying, if Trump can do it, then so can I. Overlord Bloodscorn for president. Yeah. Yeah, no. But I mean, to be fair, I think Mandalore Gaming described the main, like the character, the Overlord himself from the game as Kmart Sauron. Which isn't wrong. But it still feels wrong putting it that way. There's the portal. Fortunately, I only have 4 imps, and you do get more later. You can summon them, but it doesn't give you the spell yet. I think I need warlocks before I can do that. What I'll do, I'm gonna cheese the piss out of it. I'm gonna tell the imps to do ting to get the portal. At which point, I'm going to build a small amount of hatchery, of a layer rather.
Evil craft, perfecting spells for you to cast at goodly foes.
At which point I'll just very quickly build up the 3 by 3 library, because it doesn't need to be huge in this one because there's only 2 spells.
Claimed a portal.
Over here. Because they won't actually come until a bookshelf appears.
Hark now, A warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well.
Oh, yeah.
Restrict him not, though, to his books, for when in battle he may prove formidable with fireballs.
You can't leave money lying around either, because your creatures will be like, ooh, for me? And then they'll just take it.
Every bookcase in your library will attract another warlock to your realm.
Ah, there you go. So I'll extend it out quite a bit just to get a handful of warlocks. Because I think, by that logic, this... No, it's another warlock. Okay. For me? For free? Literally. Yeah, no, but yeah, I think, yeah, Mandalore Gaming described the Overlord from Overlord as a Kmart Sauron, and I think he's right, because, yeah, that's basically what he is. Yeah, I know I need a training room. I'm working on it. I have only 4 imps. I got the warlock specifically because I want the next spell, which I think is create imp.
The training room is a place where fighting creatures hone their skills. A task well done, but training creatures will cost gold.
Yeah, I do like the realistic method of because your creatures are hitting shit, they break it and you need to pay every time they hit something. So really, this game starts off about, yeah, I'm the big bad evil guy, and but by the end of it, you're like doing budgets and shit. Because what's more evil than bureaucracy? You know, Overlord's another game I do actually want to play, because I do actually quite enjoy that game for the campy fun that it is. Like, it's not what I would describe as a particularly deep game. It's not what I would describe as a particularly cerebral game. But I do describe it as a very fun game. There's another one. Up to, was that 5? Yeah, 5 warlocks now. And my imps are now having to pull overtime in order to get all the walls reinforced because there's only 4 of the poor bastards. But luckily I've now got a good squad of warlocks on hand. So they're all researching for me. You build the fighting pits, World Eaters would like to know your location. Dude, wait until you see the Black Knight. The Black Knight is literally a World Eater. And he happens to be my 2nd favourite creature in this game. Which, funny enough, goes Mistress, Black Knight, Dark Angel. And to be fair, I like the Dark Angel because, well, I like his aesthetic and the fact that he's really powerful, but, to be fair,
A new spell has been researched.
everybody's got a soft spot for the, Bile Demon.
Magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell.
Have you ever played Battle Realms? I have not.
Atop the screen. Your
This one
land
here.
will gradually renew it as it's spent. A good cast keeper.
Yeah, that's why I really wanted that first spell, because I need more imps, because I can't expand very quickly with no imps.
Create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours.
It's just,
Imps are creatures
like I say, his
born of
voice is
magic,
just,
cost mana to sustain.
Yeah, so you don't need to pay your imp. Yeah, you actually have to, like, this timer here is, like, as soon as it gets to the end, you have to pay your creatures, and different creatures cost different amounts. Typically, the more powerful they are, the more they want. But, imps are the only creatures you don't have to pay, because they're sustained magically, which is what that red number is just there. Right, I think, you know, we're chugging pretty well. That's a 7th warlock. Actually, pick that up. Imps will unionize if they don't get more hires. Well, yeah, to be fair, their workload was pretty crazy. And to be fair, if they want to get out of line and try to unionize, my response will be, stop it. Yeah, if you slap your creatures, they'll work harder, but they'll lose health and be less happy. To which my answer is, work harder.
A new spell has been researched. Your warlocks now have studied further, offering you another spell to cast, through which a thunderbolt is yours to hurl against such foolish enemies who dare invade your turf.
Yeah, so some creatures do actually offer...
Train your warlocks to improve their skills.
They're doing it already.
This, drop a warlock in the training.
Yeah, some creatures actually do perform other functions to the dungeon, which I fucking adore. So I think it was warlocks, vampires, maidens... Fuck, mate.
Your imps have found some dwarves. These righteous little pests.
So the warlocks are old men and therefore don't get up nearly as quickly.
Destroy them. Well, that's what they deserve.
They're all just Eldritch blasting the piss out of them.
Creature has entered your dungeon.
And that's a goblin.
Your creatures make good progress. One improves his skill to level
Hell
2.
yeah.
A creature can
Yeah, and that's why the warlocks are really good.
That's the
Like,
limit.
they are ranged
Further
powerhouses.
skills can only be attained out on the battlefield.
That you get a good bank of warlocks, the tide of fireballs will kill most anything.
Allow your creatures time to rest and eat. When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by bastard heroes. Yeah, so I think it's the Warlock, the Maiden, the Vampire, and the Dark Angel, all research.
Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
I think
your creature
I
picks
think
it up.
Warlocks are the slowest, but they're the most
Lands
numerous.
Then lets it drop. Be wary though. Don't drop them too near enemies, for the dropping stuns these beasts at time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack.
I struggle to talk over him. I feel like I'm literally defacing art if I try to talk over the man. But anyway, but yeah, warlocks are the slowest at researching, for they are but mortal men. But they're the most numerous, so they're the most efficient by that metric. For example, the Dark Angel. But the Dark Angel, you have to build a minimum 5x5 temple in order to get the hand, like, statue in the middle of it, and for every one of those statues you get 2 Dark Angels. And that room costs like 20,000 to build, which is more than your dungeon hut can hold. But and then they cost a lot too. I think they're like, oh god, they're like $6,000 each on paydays.
Has been upgraded.
Like, they are outrageously expensive, but god, they're good. I think at level 10 they get an ability that literally lets them summon an army of skeletons. Is the best. He talks to me, can't help but listen. Yeah, it literally, his is a voice that demands being listened to. You can't talk over him, honestly. Like, but yeah, the aesthetic of this game is just really cool. Okay, I remember the Dungeon Keeper 1 was all 2D sprites. Thank you.
Lord Darius.
I was thinking about it myself, actually.
Tag the flashing tiles. Your imps will tunnel to his keep.
But yeah, you sleep first.
Lord Darius's walls are breached. Your forces now must kill his guard.
It's the fastest way to get experience is combat. Like, your creatures will gain the most experience in actual combat against heroes, but training is third, and then the battle arena is second as far as experience goes. I'm just waiting to see how far they get, and then that's good. So the goblin gets up quickly from being stunned, so you can drop him relatively close. Yeah, and this is as most combat will go, but you can interact directly and shock the bollocks off of a dwarf, which is just great fun. I say the spells do get bigger and more powerful, but you know, we're only at the early game.
Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate. Your forces now must kill him, and the portal gem of sins.
Somebody throw a fireball at him so we can go out.
Keeper, dare not think that you will conquer me, you evil wretch. My dwarves and the power of good will drive you from this land.
Yeah, give me a minute. I have many warlocks. Eldritch Blast is broken. I see that half of the force has decided to peel off, which is nice of them. Oi. Get back here, you fucking slackers. Because when they get low health, they'll get spooked and run away. Is this build your own tower defense? Not quite. It is a dungeon sim, but yeah, not quite. Right, they're all spooked, so I'm actually going to back them up a touch. Now, I can't pick one up because he's injured, presumably. Yeah, he's right there. Get him in the hands of some imp so he doesn't die. Which means that warlock might die because my imps can't get to him to bring him back home. Because the imps literally recover dead bodies from the battlefield and bring them home. And they're all overhealing each other, as is standard. Yeah, this is why you don't want too many warlocks, because yeah, they're not exactly great in melee combat.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Where?
It is payday. Your mana
Well, that's
reserves
a whole bunch of mana so I can shock his testicles.
To defile my realm with your foul sorcery. You will perish, Keeper.
Kill him.
Your
Kill
training
him.
room is under attack.
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Bang him. No, it's no, Lucy. It's BBEG Simulator. Get back here, you. This is the problem. If a threat isn't within their visual range, they'll try to run away, and they'll just kind of wander off to go eat a chicken or something. Now, there are ways around this. You get, like, alarm spells and the like, which will call people to an area. And... Holy shit, you just need to tag him. Finally, Jesus.
Now comes
Warlocks are strong, but you need a strong front line to back them up, otherwise they get mobbed and run away. Because they are only pussies. They are old men who like magic, and therefore aren't exactly great in melee combat. And will get spooked very easily. The biggest challenge in this game, as far as strategy goes, is wrangling your creatures. Because they are idiots, and they will wander off. Think heavy armored knight, or KFC. This is true, to be fair. I also like how his very presence kicks up pages from the books. You don't need to watch this, but, you know, I like to. And it's my stream, so suffer. To be fair, are you going to deal with the guy outside with the stab vest on who's going to shank you, or are you going to go into the KFC and just eat some fucking chicken? No. I like context-wise, KFC a little bit. But, you know, to answer Lucy, that round it off, this is a strategy dungeon sim where you are the bad guy, you amass evil creatures, and you defeat good guys in doing so.
The treasury lets you hold more gold.
Hell yeah.
Make traps and doors in the workshop. The sentry trap targets intruders with a powerful cannon. Use wooden doors to seal off rooms and corridors.
Every time he speaks, it's like a red velvet cake with arsenic. Oh god, it's good.
Nunchaku.
One of the warlocks researched the 11 herbs and spices. Well, to be fair, it would be something they do. That's a biodemon, if anyone's wondering.
I see you blasted Lord Darius off the face of the realm.
Hell yeah.
A most entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to my ears.
You see what I mean? Like, no one can nail the malice that this man has. Like, and I think that's the key to his VA. He's not just evil. He loves the fact that he's evil. Like, tasty. The recipes my fiend waifu knows are insane. You sell your soul for fried chicken? Yes, and I would do so again. And to be fair, it's something I say to my family. Like, I'm like, in all likelihood, what's going to get me in the end? What's going to kill me? In all likelihood, it's probably heart disease, because I have a love affair with fried chicken that is completely one-sided. Like, teacher, mother, secret lover. I would sell all the souls and souls of others to prospect of that deal, literally. Join me and do great evil to innocent people. What do I get out of it? I will give you the 11 herbs and spices required for KFC. I will die and take life for you. Like, is that easy? Big time. Come on, kitty. Anyway, so yeah, this is just like, we've literally dipped our toes in this game, and like, the very theme itself is why a lot of people buy into it, because like, this game sells evil in a way that no other game can. Like, holy shit, this game makes you revel in being evil. It's not like in Black and White where if you're evil you're a sadistic son of a bitch. This one is just like you're evil and it's fun, like, and you don't want anything else. It's brilliant.
Ramshackle. This is a peaceful land, but a poor one, since its defender, Lord Avaricious, has frittered away his riches. If you can amass enough gold, he will surely be tempted into leaving his fortress and attacking you personally. Build a workshop, and fill your realm with fiendish traps and doors to protect your hard-won treasuries. Lure this fool to his doom and claim his portal gem.
Ah, goddamn. Doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum, that voice gets you wet.
He's well defended, but gold's his weakness. To lure him from his stronghold, mine all the gold within his realm.
Oh yeah. Literally, it's just a good guy who loves gold, so we're just going to take it all. And lure him into a trap. Brilliant.
Workshop.
I
Sentry trap.
mean, stuff like this.
Wooden door.
Gold is pretty cool, though. Gold is pretty cool, to be fair. Gold gets you fried chicken. So, you know, that's all the reason I need. Right, so the portal is there. Spells, we only have the 2, and I'm not going to build a terribly large library this time because you don't want the overpopulation of warlocks problem that we had last time. So, where to put stuff?
Recall, your dungeon heart will only hold a sum of 16,000 gold, so build a treasury for the excess to amass. You need a treasury to store gold.
So on this level in particular, I like to just fill in the little gaps here with treasury, because basically if anything's getting this far in that I would need a trap here to protect the heart, it's gone too far. Excuse me. I mean, it's right next to the heart. It doesn't change any of the logistics of it, so pretty good. Also, in this one, they even give you the spells, so it's not that much of an issue. So here, I'm probably going to put... Okay, if we can get another layer, we're going to put the hatchery there. And then here... I'm going to forsake the wall and just build the library there. Then as for the training room, I'm going to put it the other side of here. I guess it's much better when you realize you don't need fun to have alcohol. Yeah, that's how alcoholism starts. No. And then there's the similar line, which is innocence dies when you realize you don't need to have a birthday in order to get cake. And fuck off the bed now. Love you all. Alright, see you later, Lucy. Good stream earlier. Good hustle. I like Lucy. Super nice. But, yeah, sometimes I do feel a bit bad, but... maybe we should behave more in Lucy streams, because we go into Lucy streams and just immediately the horny starts for no other reason than it makes Lucy slightly uncomfortable. For no other reason. Lucy's awesome. Lucy is awesome. And I do enjoy the fact that we found Lucy. I say we. Tavar found Lucy completely by chance. Like, and we've just kind of adopted her since. Like. It's brilliant. So the amount of mana you make, that goes up, that you generate, goes up by the amount of territory you've got claimed, up to a maximum of 500. And 500 tiles is a lot in this game. So
you have claimed the portal.
But I don't have any rooms.
The swift light firefly's essential.
Yeah, if you don't have anything, the firefly is the default spawn.
Eyes are yours to penetrate dark places and report. Your creatures require a place to rest.
You typically only need one. To be fair, the hatchery's ready. So is the library.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
All the flashing icons annoys me. Yeah, but typically you only ever need one firefly, because anymore, and they're not good fighters. They're fantastic scouts, but they're not good fighters, so it's kind of wasted real estate.
So trolls will come and use it for their fabrication, benefiting you with traps and doors to help defend your underground creation.
Oh yeah.
A new species of creature has entered.
And yeah, that's the warlock.
Dungeon.
Let's push on from here and get some more money, because I need it. So I've got everything built, save for the workshop, which is going to cost about 9 grand if I remember correctly. Yeah, 960. Kind of need to tunnel to it. And then this is the core gameplay loop. You start, you build out your dungeon, you decide what creatures you're going to want to attract, and then you roll on from there. I'm trying to remember when you get the salamander, because all the salamander needs is the training room, and the salamanders are fun. Like, they're actually pretty hard. They're pretty hard frontline creatures. They're really good. At least I think they're good. I have noticed that my favorite characters and my favorite like creatures in this game tend to be the most human looking. You get them in the level pass, but apparently not. Well, their whole thing is lava, right? So I would imagine we'll get them on a level that has lava. It's like they are lizards so hot-blooded that they can wade through lava and it doesn't bother them. Come on, give me the money. There we go. And that's the workshop, which allows me to build shit here. Now I say it's very bare bones at the minute, but worry not, it will expand greatly in due time. I will need some cash.
Well, your wooden doors in narrow tunnels to slow down hostile enemies as they invade.
I largely just put a channel straight to the dungeon heart on this one, because if they want to go round the whole dungeon, then they're free to.
Workshop. His craftsman's skills are set to serve you well, as one whose toil will make both traps and doors for you to use in your defense. A firefly has become unhappy because it has no lair.
Has it really? Well, then it needs to go here.
Now, choose the hammer tab to see the workshop panel.
A lone dwarf decides he wants a piece and runs into what do you call a group of warlocks? Now, if it's a murder of crows or a coven of witches, what do you call a group of warlocks? A study group? A study group of warlocks? A bucket. A Warhammer tournament of warlocks.
Now watch.
No.
Your trolls will find
I do not like having that there.
Then imps will take it to its designated place.
So, to be fair, we're doing okay. I mean, trolls are... They don't do as much damage as goblins, but they have a lot more health, so they're pretty good blockers, to be fair. Because the salamanders are similar, but they're slightly weaker than trolls, but have the benefit of they can spit, I think it's like fire or something. It's like some kind of venom. Set things on fire. Just jumping on the poor bastard's corpse. I mean, we can't do anything with them right now, so... Oh shit, there's more. Luckily, the fucking dwarves are so scrubbish that they die to a firefly and a goblin. They have cool hammers, so they may be lower DPS, but do way more cool. They walk around with these giant fuck-off hammers, and they just hit people with them. Like, I would imagine that would do some damage.
Click upon them. Lock trolls within your workshop, then watch them work without distraction. Although in time, they'll yearn for sleep or food.
Then they are weak.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
I do enjoy that. Literally, you can you can lock the creatures in certain rooms to just force them to work. It's brilliant. Yeah, I'll block off each tunnel, and then I'm going to set up a line of sentry turrets here, and then we'll go provoke Avaricious and take his stuff. Just like Amazon, just like Amazon. Only here we don't have to suppress unions, because if somebody wants to have a union, we just go, oi, work harder, oi, don't unionize. Fucking Jeff Bezos would crave the ability to just reach down with an eldritch hand and go to anybody who's shit-talking his company. Let's begin mining everything out. That isn't what's immediately out front. Yeah. And like, those random noises there, they're just burned into my memory now. I don't even know what causes them. I would imagine they just play after X amount of time in game. Yeah, and then this is the core gameplay loop. It's you build a dungeon, you decide what creatures you want to attract, and then you achieve the objective of the map from there. And if it's just a normal multiplayer match, then it's kill the other guy. Simple as. So generally you run for the more powerful creatures, but that costs money and takes time to build up, so yeah. You decide on your strategy. Right, so they'll be after the doors first. I mean, typically what I would do is I would set up doors between every room in the dungeon, just kind of like as security. Like, it slows down invaders and it lets me control the movement of my creatures. In this particular case, though, we're not going to be on the map long enough, so we're going to roll on. Because, like I say, it's not how I would typically play the game, but considering I'm, you know, kind of showing it off a bit, I want to get to the cooler stuff. Ooh, Macho Man is coming. Ooh. Macho madness. Ooh, it's macho madness.
Been created in your workshop.
Hey, Vinny, how you doing? So that ring off on the pipe organ gets me. Oh shit! We lost a fly. I didn't even know he was there. Yeah. Oh well. 'Twas only a fly. Knowing flies, I'll get a new one in a minute. I'm existing as best I can. And he is. All that can be asked for in the end. Macho madness. Ooh, it's macho madness. Oh, yes, macho madness. Oh, that's in my head now, asshole. So we'll build up these sentry traps and then we'll uncork the pipeline to the good guy's base. Because this is all the gold left, by the way. Everything else is in his domain. Luckily, I've got a bit of a reserve.
Sufficient is your mana for their power. Your Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Hell yeah.
There is nothing left to research.
Yeah, if you're wondering, these are literally they're magical cannons that use some kind of weirdy magical bollocks to be able to automatically detect and fire at enemies. And as you said, they'll only fire if you have sufficient mana. Meaning these are literally fireball cannons that automatically track targets, which is hilarious to me. Fucking love these things. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is about that ring off on the that riff on the pipe organ, but love it. Doesn't intend life easy only fulfilled. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, Tavar knows you. Tavar knows you own Chaos Marines. It's a good pipe organ. So I don't know what it is. It's just that riff. It's forever burned into my deep memories. So, because have I mentioned I like this game? Because I quite like this game. As you can see, it's not all action all the time. I do just like overseeing a dungeon. You know that? I mean, yeah, duh. Yeah, good save, Tavar. Good save. Right, let's uncork this because that last sentry trap's about to be made.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
No, grab the thing. No, come here. No, grab the thing. There we go. Yeah, you can generally tell your shit. I also play Chaos Marines. God, you're gonna fit right in around here. I'm super happy that you came over this way because we're gonna get on like a house on fire. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I meant to greet you in the traditional way that Brits normally greet one another. Wagwan, my G. Right, grab all the dudes. Have them ready. Oh, he's actually got a knight this time, not just crappy dwarves. These guys actually are annoying. Thule. His name is Thule. Luckily, friendly fire is not a thing in this game. Wagwan, the new greeting? Wagwan's been the greeting for years.
Is to die by my sword.
It is payday.
Just in time, too. Oi, dickheads, where are you going? No. Doors are locked. You're out here to win. Right, okay, you can go. No, fuck off. No, door's locked.
Your creatures are unable to
There we
get
go.
your treasury.
Fucking, they keep trying to run away. Like, no, door's locked. You're out here to win, damn it.
Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery.
That's an ad break. Don't worry, I will pause it in just a moment.
Access my evil fire.
It's not
Another
a bit of
portal
bullshit.
gem is yours. Your wickedness
did
inspires us all. Your simple ways of glory to me.
Yeah, and they're all just standing around because they can't get back inside. And then I do love the downward, like when the camera goes down low enough for you to look up, and no, you are in fact underground. That panel, fucking. I've been given to father business right now. Right. Right. That. I'll at least.
All change.
Fine. Right, fine. This is a sub exclusive before I pause it for the rest of the ad break.
Corrupting the noble? Whatever will you think of next, Keeper? The sunlit kingdom of the heroes draws a little closer with each victory, and this was cleverly fought. Well done.
Aw.
Lord Avaricious lies broken
Not
before
done.
you with his gold in your coffers. Who says you can't buy happiness?
Fucking love this guy. 3, there it is. Make sure I press the right one, otherwise it's going to look real weird. Apologies on the extended break. I went for the toilet, only for my darling wife to leap into the thing before me, which was nice of her. So, welcome. Let's see. So you're still giving each other the business. Can't handle the smoke. It's just, big words. I'm not going to test them. But to be fair, like the way I've got my community built, which is literally, if you can't take a minor ribbing, you might be in the wrong place. Because, like I say, I have built this place on the whole idea of we're friends, and real friends, keep each other honest. We give each other shit when we're fucking around, basically. Keeps you honest. I mean, it's why we make fun of Justin. Like, if you know what I mean, if he says some fuck shit, we're gonna let him know, and we're gonna give him the business because he deserves it. You know, he's the way. The way to break you is to just do nothing. Lord. Also, thank you for joining the Discord. You're most
Your
welcome.
next adversary, Lord Ludwig, is
Ludwig?
currently patrolling his keep,
Who's Ludwig?
considering himself and all of his subjects safe in this land. Known as a cowardly wretch, he has always relied on others to do his fighting for him. This is one battle he will not avoid.
Oh yeah. Chris expects me to be an asshole towards... No, he does.
Ludwig knows your intentions.
I've told him repeatedly, no, it's not the case, but even so.
He cowers in his castle, locked away behind what he supposes is the safety of the drawbridge now destroyed by his own hand. From here, he has entrusted your destruction to his goodly warriors, whom he feels are more than equal to the task. For our part, we must know that they and he will perish, slain by forces under your command.
Oh yeah. Right, so first things first, Murney. Be the hatchery. I don't get any new rooms on this one. Be the training room, and then in the middle here we'll probably let's fan out a little. Make that the training room. We'll probably make this the hatchery. New spells? We have one new spell, which means the library wants to be a little bit larger than this. Be the workshop. To be fair, the workshop doesn't need to be huge. And then way the fuck back here and be the treasury. Hell yes. And just like that, I've already got the dungeon sketched out. Now, I do tend to do it in this like almost grid format in the early game, but later on I will build rooms off of each other to complement each other. Like you typically want the like next to the training room, or the library, or the temple, places where or like the casino, places where creatures will spend a lot of time. You want a hatchery because they travel slowly, and you want them to have ready access to food because they get pissed off if they don't eat for long enough, and that does affect their efficiency. So you want food basically everywhere. In a dungeon as small as this, you typically don't need anything. Like you need more than one, as long as it's nice and central. And then on the side of that, like stuff like your prisons and your graveyards and your treasuries, they don't typically have creatures coming in and out of them, only from them. So you can bury those quite deep in your realm and you'll be okay. If I remember correctly, is it I want to say the rogue is attracted by the treasury, I think. Because I know he's also attracted by the casino. Casino's a fun building too. Right, now that we've got a bit of area chiseled out, Now, that gold will just get left on the ground for now, but once my treasury's up, I'll go pick it up. Excuse you, I got to say nothing. Well, depends on what your goal is. Yeah, they're going for there. I now just have to remember where I staked out where, if I remember. So this hatchery layer is going to be here. This will be the training room. It's going to be a nice big training room because we're going to need it. And if I don't have to, I won't claim the portal until I've got everything up, just so that the mix of creatures is nice and equal. Because to be fair, the best frontline creature I'm going to have is probably the trolls, and I don't intend on having very many of them. Because they are a bit lacking in the damage aspect, and if they lack a bit too much in the power aspect, then you're going to run into damage. You're going to run into DPS problems, basically. False egotism. But you gotta remember, Tavar is an aspiring warlock, so it isn't false egotism. It's egotism spurred on by his fake pact, and it is a fake pact because he has said repeatedly that he wants a VTuber to be his pact partner. So we'll do the treasury first because there's a lot of gold lying about. I would rather not have it on the floor. Yeah. Like, even a small treasury like this is 45,000. It's pretty efficient with its space, luckily enough. The cat's now got me conditioned. I'm forever hearing her meow out the window because that's where she wants to come in. Even though I know full well she's in the house. There we are. And then, yeah, now we're out of cash. Oop. And I just pick it all up. Luckily, if it's on your terrain, you can just clean it up yourself. I mean, hell, this might even be too much. This is a lot of money I mined out. Let me just fill in the rest. Yeah, but that's way too much cash. And just drop the rest there for now. We can use it all up. Oh, better get spending. Oh, of course. It exists to be spent. That's the wrong room. That wants to be the hatchery. That wants to be the library, and then that's going to be the workshop. And then we add that back in there. At which point we put doors everywhere. Which is how I normally have it sketched out, actually. I carve that out, and then make that. Make the door there. Right. And now we can uncap the portal. Now the place is near enough ready. Take that as well. No point in leaving it where it is. Kindness. Right. Because I often have this, because they often like chisel out these little areas for you, and I forget that they exist. So I end up making double thick walls, which is okay. Like, especially for like defense. Make double thick walls, it takes longer for enemies to chisel through them. Because there is a whole thing of when you're attacking into someone's dungeon, you can circumvent doors and traps by just tunneling through the walls. But that would require you getting your imps in there, and imps are cowardly creatures by nature. There. And then I'm going to put a sentry trap on either side of here, largely for security. Because, you know, the heroes do like tunneling through your walls and being bastards like that. And we're going to go straight through to here as well. There you go.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Naturally, it'll be the troll who comes in first. Because I found that the attraction from the workshop and the library tends to be strongest. Yeah, and that's a guard room. Which literally is literally just a posting. Like, certain creatures will go there and just patrol and make sure your realm is safe. I think it's the Dark Elf and the Black Knight who will go there.
Drop your creatures here to keep them lively and alert, thence ready for the fight. The flashing area which surrounds it marks the zone where any brush with trouble by your creatures will give cause for them to dash back and report, so reinforcements can be found. Make sure there's adequate provision for your minions' needs nearby, for though they are on guard, they still require their creature comforts, and it's wise to minimize the time they stray from duty.
Yeah. So you can build out little outposts like that. The way it intends for you to do this is... And just a quick layer there, and a hatchery there, and that will keep them nice and fed. But yeah, I do love the fact that this actually alters their AI, so that if they get into a fight anywhere near here, any creature will run back to the guard room, and then grab the guys who are on guard, and go deal with whatever the problem was. So far, we are a troll strong. I'm thinking we're going to need a bit more than that, chaps. Sentry traps there as well. Largely because I am the paranoid. Are we going to get any more creatures at any point? Oh, here we go.
Behold, the Dark Elf. Their sniping skills as sharp as bolted arrows which she shoots. She
Nice.
serves you well in line behind your fighters, and excels in duty as a guard.
Say that.
A wooden door.
See, they're better than the warlocks for range damage, but they're worse because they don't have the utility spells that the warlocks have. Because the warlocks can learn a lightning bolt, which knocks down enemies, which is really good, and then the heal, which keeps you guys in the fight.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Ready, goblin? So much other stuff that needs recruiting. Get the goblin? Okay, fine. Whatever you say, chief. And I'm thinking, there's too much money out there, so I'm going to expand out the treasury. And then I'm going to take all of it. Because I like money.
Door has been created in your
Money?
workshop.
I like money. Yeah, you can go there. Actually gonna...
Observe the creature panel on your screen. Click on
Actually gonna
creatures
move
numbers
that.
once or more to carry them, then drop them where you
Because I want only the guard room personnel in this
Also the
layer here.
symbols which lie beside. Use these to gauge your beast's activities, the number which now fight or work, and whether they remain good-humored.
Oh, yes. You can just click these and it'll tell you what they're doing. I never liked this because as a kid I was literally like, yee. I like looking at the portraits. But with this, you can literally just tell if they're pleased with you or what exactly they're doing. And normally that just means they're waiting around to do something. No, so if it's that one, it's just like, it's like a maintenance thing. Is another Dark Elf? Jesus. Can I get a Warlock? Can a brother get a Warlock? Hello. Can an Overlord move for Warlocks, please? Yeah, these guys are literally just going to guard, and just that is their primary purpose in life, to walk in circles and wait for a fight. Bit. Yeah. Now that that's done, we're just going to mine the piss out of everything in sight. By virtue of the fact that I want to. I do treat these games as a bit of, like, almost like goodly detox. Like I say, like, in most games, I tend to take the good route if it's all possible, like... Hello. Ah, dwarves. I tend to take the good route if it's available. Like, in Mass Effect, I tend to do Paragon, even though Renegade's a good deal of fun. Wow, wow, one of you hit. Brilliant. You guys are worth every penny. No, I tend to take the goodly routes if I can. Like I said, in Baldur's I've played 3 separate paladins, I think, in Baldur's. And then when I didn't do that, I was a dwarf fighter. Typically a good character. Renegade for life. Renegade is a lot of fun, to be fair. Oop, come on. Gimme, gimme. That's only where the fuck are my warlocks? You go there. We're gonna get your wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow. Ah, yes, of course. That's gonna be fun, and by fun I mean hurt like hell. But you should be under huge amounts of drugs. Which is, that's a point now. There's gonna be an advisory for tomorrow's stream. We were planning to continue with Battlefleet, but if it turns out that Tavar is literally higher than a kite, we're probably not gonna... I mean, to be fair, if he's just coming down, but is still high as a kite, that could be funny. But even so, if he's literally wondering why there are chickens on the roof, then we're probably gonna divert.
A wooden door has been
Corone has balls of steel to steal Marion back from me. Oh yeah, big time. But they will though. They're bastards like that. Marienburg is worth too much money. Yeah, and so now we're just grinding up our creature count. I mean, we've got 3 trolls now, so we are manufacturing at a fair speed. We're at 7 creatures, and we can get up to 15. But it'll take a little while to attract 15 creatures through one portal.
A new species
hey,
of
finally.
creature has entered your dungeon.
Oop, shit. Yeah. Was it? That's a thief and 2 dwarves. That's nice and easy. But the lack of actual sense of knowledge.
Has been created in your workshop.
We've had that campaign going for too long now because that campaign fucking goes. That campaign has legs. I think we're only just getting to the end. Like, we're getting to the point where we can actually close out like certain races and not have to deal with them anymore. Okay, good. You attacked it. Well done. Okay, so he's immediately set to work on what I would assume was the next spell, which I think is Possession, if I remember correctly. Bitch, you are hurt. Go to bed. And if you are actively bleeding out of your eyes, I don't think the workplace is the best place for you right now. Yeah, so far I think we're doing okay. What was that? Is that 8? Yeah, it's 8 creatures so far. We have at least 1 warlock, so research is happening, though I would prefer at least 1 more. It doesn't sound very evil now. Well, you gotta look after your creatures, otherwise they can't portray acts of evil. Oh, good. Fucking. To be fair, with these caverns, a firefly's useful. They work. Oh, there's more. Then work harder, but she's literally bleeding out of her eyes. Like how are they supposed to ravage the lands of good if they can't hold their organs together? Come on. Another one, and then just a guard. Fortunately, guards are hard, so... Get back here, you pussy! Get out. Stop being a bitch. Okay, good shit. Now, you can collapse these hero gates, because this is where they invade from, but you need to claim the areas around them, which is just not possible. Anyway, who fucking bought it? It was one of the trolls. One of the trolls bought it. Helps do the job. Blood acts like a lens. No, but the salamanders get all excited, and you know, the last time somebody with a hemorrhage walked past the salamander pit, it wasn't pretty. It's basically what happens when an elf in Santa's workshop walks past the reindeers. It's just carnage. Alrighty. I mean, to be fair, I like having 1 fly because the flies tend to explore.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Raises the level of your minions. It's pretty good actually.
A door has been created in your workshop.
DM me what to say, and you can decide to act on it. I'm gonna use Ricky as your proxy.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
And to be fair, the really metagamey way to do that is you wait until all of your creatures are trained up to 4, but that can take actual hours. So, unbothered with that. I've just told them to just go up.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Oh, what now? No. Nope, not getting through here. This is where, like, if I had this door up as well, I'd just lock them in the room and have them, just have them go full, like, go full Thunderdome and just be like, no. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Oh, what now? You're incessant today. Pop them all there.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
I have got a fair force going, but I would prefer it if there was at least 1 more warlock in here. To be fair, the balance is pretty okay for now. But there's not too many of any one creature, there's just too few of the warlock. And we are, was that 9, 6, yeah, we're at 9 right now.
Claimed a guard room.
Have I? Ah. Somebody tells me we're going to get a handful more Dark Elves in that case. And then I'm just gonna maybe not wall it off, but we'll create that. I can't sell them too, so I'm gonna have creatures out this way. Hopefully the dungeon's just there. Like talking to Sam, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Hell of a reference. Like, fucking Festus sitting on his fat ass in his fortress I can't take, do something. Literally, like, fucking Festus in the Brass Keep is literally one of the biggest assholes in the game. It's just such a pain in the ass. Was it the Dark Elves just patrol until they literally fall dead? I mean, stop it. Another one.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
Pretty good, actually. I mean... Everyone being... What was it now? No, I've got 11 creatures. Yeah. They're elves, they'll never die. Well, no. I find immortality doesn't stand up well to a dagger to the chest. Like, in my personal experience. If I want to merc an elf, that's typically where I'd start. Okay, good. He's actually doing an explore.
Has been created in your
which is kind of what I need him to do. I can break through this door, but... doesn't lead me anywhere, I don't believe. Let's find out. Oh, it's his guard room with an extra portal. Hell yeah. Alright, let's just kick this door down and murder everyone inside. I shall have their skulls mounted on posts. Let's go. Jehovah's Witness! You have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour, Satan. Yeah, but they get fucking some of these are level 5 now, Jesus.
Your dungeon has been breached.
What, again?
Your treasury is too small.
So I'm gonna lock these off. Collect the imps. You small, evidently, yeah. But it is asking me to.
You're unable to get to a lair.
It is asking me to like mine an awful lot of gold. I got 100,000 in the bank right now.
Trap has been created in your workshop.
And to be fair, I'm about to mount more sentry traps. So.
You have taken over an enemy portal.
Oh yeah.
Rejoice! A second portal is now claimed. Prepare, as from it 5 more creatures may be drawn forth to your dungeon. One of your imps does a great impression of you. He can
even do the ears. I love that tagline.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
That's another one. Another elf. Another elf. Well, I would imagine we're going to get a lot of elves now because there's 3 guard rooms under my purview now.
You have claimed a guard room.
Door the fuck out of it, and then carve those out. Make sentry traps. I'm actually going to expand the library out just to increase the number of warlocks we're dealing with. Because right now, I would imagine the draw is quite heavily weighted in the Dark Elf's favour. One thing I would add to this game is actually the display of the chances that things are actually going to get drawn. You can see you next time. Ah, well, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Should rephrase. Nice to see you first time in my stream, but yes. As you have a good evening now. Glad I could be of some entertainment. Let's say as a 30 member of the 32 Teeth Gang. I got 31 and a half. I have my wisdom teeth, it's just one of them didn't emerge right and they exploded. And now I just have a stump. He's met you before. I say I've dealt with her in Lucy's stream, but first time they've been here, so yeah. So I appreciate you. You're smart, loyal. See,
you have been blessed with extra imps.
We're just pulling Dark Elves out of the arse now.
Has been researched.
Fucking finally.
Possession spell. Cast on a given creature places you within its soul, your eyes behind its eyes, and makes its movement fully under your control. A sentry trap.
Literally, you can possess one of your creatures. It's the best.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
And to be fair, it allows you to explore the dungeon with your own eyes, which is always fun. Like, as soon as I get the mana to do it, I'll be happy to show. And so the problem I'm currently having is I have far too much money.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
So I'm just gonna build up a new treasury. And unfortunately, I do only have wooden doors, so that's all I can deal with.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
And to be fair, I've only got 3 trolls, so these trolls are putting on a shift. In fact, I mean, wooden doors aren't exactly... don't take long to build. An eighth Dark Elf. Pull this mind out. It is time we strip mine the bollocks out of this place.
In your workshop.
Give me money, give me money, give me money. I mean, I will literally expand the treasuries out as far as I need. I will have all of the cash. Even though I have little to no way of spending it, but, you know.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
I mean, what are we up to now? 7, 8, 12,
with your dungeon's
21. Let's say 21. Hang on. Yeah, 11, 12, 15, 19. Where did I get the extra 2 from? We've got 19, meaning literally only one more creature can be attracted. Which I'm sure we will see the results of in a minute, and I'm betting you money it's probably going to be a Dark Elf. Really hit me. It's more so a case of a lot coming at once. Yeah, tends to be the way. Look, when it rains, it pours. I mean, that makes sense when you consider, you know, the immune system doesn't want to... I mean, the immune system's only ever designed to tackle, like, so much at a time. I wonder what's up here. So, you know, once one thing goes wrong, other things can get in the door. You just kind of get a bit of a cascade. Yeah, I know, but what happens? And then the wisdom teeth on top of that, just tasty. Somebody in the next world fucking hates you. Evidently. There's a lot of gold coming in, and this is already full, so I'm going to expand it out further. And I've given them a lot of dig orders, so the imp workload is quite high at the minute. And for some reason, they will always prioritize digging over claiming, so they'll just go dig stuff out, and then when they're done here, they'll run out. So you'll get 1 or 2, unless they're going to be nice and actually spread out and start claiming stuff, which would be super nice of them. Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. They actually stuck around and did this. Because it's one of those games where you can't give direct orders to your creatures, so you do kind of have to...
Portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
They do kind of mill about, and you have to herd them. Let me create an opening here, but oh well. Oh, it's another warlock. Great. I think that's actually a pretty good spread as far as creatures go. Oh, it's just a wall, huh? Okay. I'll chisel all this out. I wish to find out what's here, if indeed anything at all. Because this is where they would typically hide secret items and stuff. And sometimes they can be really useful, so it is often worth the effort to explore. There we go, and then we just need to push up through here. He literally just reinforced it. Huh, nothing, huh? Okay. Keep expanding the treasuries out, and I think this might finally be enough.
Lord Ludwig's old decrepit servant Bob, who's left on guard alone. Disturb him, and he'll call his comrades. It would be best if he stayed quiet. Possess a dark elf. Use her eyesight. Zoom your vision to the target. Once you have him, shoot and kill. Sure, that will keep him quiet.
Alright, let's test that
Your
then.
Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Of course, like, decides that, oh, I'm going to possess and kill this guy, and nope, it's payday. Fuck you. Fuck you, go do something else. Right. Collect your wages. There you go. And now with me. Fizzle through that. Oh. Somehow we can see through the wall. Evidently the Dungeon Keeper has seismic sense. Right, I just need one of these. Okay, there we go. And then, now this is actually the coolest part of the game. Wrong button. So you can actually explore your own steam. Fortunately, the imps keep pointing the cannon this way.
Admirably. I see you're adept at this new skill. So,
Yeah.
time to try another. Grouping. It enables you to band a number of your beasts together in a group. To do it, first possess a creature, then select the group key. Then look through the creature's eyes which you possess. And then, when you spy another, left-click upon the mouse. All creatures thusly grouped will follow you wherever you may go.
Oh yeah.
Your
Yeah,
possession
that's
spell has been
how you
upgraded.
actually go around and collect people to go do a
There is
thing. You
nothing
group them up
left to
with,
research.
like, you group them up in a possession. I just span the camera around because I hate looking at it from the reverse angle. I mean, I typically keep the isometric kind of perspective. that
He
they
who
give you.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Fucking Takeshi's Castle. That is a fantastic show and a good name for the followers. Good show. You know, they actually brought that out on Amazon. They did another version of it, but they got what was it? Who did they get to voice? I know it was one. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was Swami Nathan, the comedian, and then someone else. I don't actually remember his name, but they got them to come out and do it, and he kind of killed it because like you could tell that Swami Nathan was just not into it at all, and it does kill it a bit because if you remember back in the day with the original Takeshi's Castle, which I recently found out was actually like the 80s, which I thought it would have been later, but it was trying to remember his name too, but the name Craig Charles is bouncing around in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But yeah, he was so into it. He was giving it, like, he was properly giving it the effort, and as a result, it was just so much fun. Just watching Japanese people hurt themselves for nowhere near him. Craig Charles, Mr. Of the safety measures taken in Takeshi's Castle. What, you mean none? You mean the lack of? Right. Because here's the problem with grouping. It doesn't really work on modern machines because of the way the controls are laid out. So you kind of have to distract trap for long enough for the creatures to get in range, so then they can actually deal with the trap. There we go. I still know this level of DK2. Yeah, so I remember this one too. Because this is the one where it takes a minute because grouping is broken. So you kind of have to be patient with it. It was literally like, I winced every single time I watched someone go through stepping stones. Like, holy shit, that was not safe. Like I can only imagine there was a small tide of lawsuits tied to that show, because holy shit. Like, people had to have really hurt themselves in that game. Like, I can only imagine. Stepping Stones was fucked. It was, like, there's a reason why he called it fucking, Shin Shatterer, because, oh my god, these people can't be alive.
Strongest forces in a band as one, and only then make bold attempt to reach the other side.
Or, I could just tunnel. How many people messed up their faces, chests, legs? Like, sometimes you saw it too. Like, they go to step on a stone, they plant their foot through it, they'd fall, and then the next thing that's in front of them is a solid stone, but they'd land on its chest first, and you can almost hear the chest compress and the ribs crack. Like, oh god, how did they get away with that? Well, probably because it was the 80s in Japan. And apparently Japan has, like, super loose labor laws. And they very much subscribe to the idea of, well, if you agree to it, so it's your fault. I'm giving us your name to ramble over. Dude, like, the name is amazing because it reminds me of something dear from my childhood, which, funny enough, is kind of what I'm doing with this game, but hey-ho. Yeah, but yeah, they did actually bring out a new version of it on Amazon Prime, and like I say, that the commentators aren't anywhere near as good, but to be fair, they're never going to be. At least not from the British, not from the British, I was about to call it dub, the British voiceover. Because I can't imagine how it was like in other languages.
Have attracted as many creatures as they can.
I am fully aware, and I'm actually quite happy with the spread. So we've got a fair front line, but a huge back line, and I'm honestly fine with that. And to be fair, only the newest arrivals will be training, because everybody else got the crates earlier that upgraded them. I'd say these goblins are at 4 and 5. German overdub was cringe. Oh. Well, that's a shame. No. Flame the thing, damn it. Because we're going to tunnel in the side here. Oh. Flame it. Do it now. And then we'll just have the Dark Elves kill it. Wasn't the greatest. Well, I couldn't tell you. Because all you had in the British dub was quote cheeky chappies going in the drink, and it was the best. Because the guy that I don't remember his name, which is a cardinal sin, but the guy they got to do it was one of the most Landon blokes that you could ever hope to encounter. So he was talking about cheeky chappies and they're going in the drink. Like, oh Christ, it was so strange, but it was the best. Because it was like, you know, and then again, it's the Japanese, so they're giving it 110% constantly, even despite the fact that they are shattering themselves for what I discovered was nowhere near enough money. Like, it turns out they were getting like, what was it? I seem to remember like the figure of 30,000 yen just for competing. Sounds like a lot, but 30,000 yen I think is like $60. If I convert it to pounds because I use real money. Yeah, well, it's 160 pounds in modern money, but obviously this was back in the 80s. But yeah, that's not anywhere near enough money. You have to divide yen by roughly 100. Yeah, I think for dollars that works, but for pounds it's a little bit weirder. But yeah, generally you just take 2 zeros off and you can get what you're looking for. Right, I'm just waiting for the elves to kind of heal a bit. And once I am happy that they are back up to strength, I'll send them out. They don't have sense of gender, you can go that way. Yeah, and say they don't have subdivision of currency, they just go to whole units. Right. I think we're good to go. And this is also I can avoid grouping, because grouping in this game doesn't quite work. I don't know why, but I think it might be a modern control thing, but for some reason, modern machines struggle with the grouping mechanic. I mean, to be fair, I think it's something I could probably fix with, a bit of rebinding.
It is payday.
That's poor timing. Easy. I think there's only a guard left. Yep, there he goes. Oh yeah. And he's going to be so upset. I don't know if I don't actually know if he goes into his guard rooms, but he will in a minute once once he's like, wait, where the fuck did my guards go? No, we're just gonna cart home, but that's fine because I'm gonna be calling them back up in a minute. I'm sure they'll all get pissy because they've not been paid, but you know this is the home stretch, so it's fine. There he goes. And then yeah, we just jump out on him. The entire dungeon becomes jump out, boys. I mean, like, he's only level 2. He's not going to do too hot. And these guys got squeezed out, so they've lost their target. It's fine. There's more than enough here to kill him. There he goes. Awesome. Whoa, lovely. Yeah, so it was Yakuza who taught me how yen works. And the fact that it's just straight up, there is no subdivision of currency. They just go with whole numbers. Like we spawned in the Hero's Keep. And I do enjoy that a game that's all about being evil is pretty heavy on the Gregorian chanting. Do like the fakey maps. I do remember at some point the missions get really unforgiving.
Organize your security with the guard room. Stake your claim on new shores with a wooden bridge.
Oh yeah.
Game giant.
I like these little flavor cutscenes they give you.
Another land.
They didn't need to make those, but they did.
And for once your minions are as pleased as you are.
Oh, there was a special I didn't find.
Seems an old and overweight foe. At his peak, he would have been a far greater challenge. Still, you took a gamble and appropriated another portal gem. Well done, Keeper.
Ah, thank you, Daddy. All right. I mean, it means nothing because no one else is going to be competing on that leaderboard. I mean, like, I do enjoy that the color changes above the thing because, like, I like to imagine it's that we are ravaging this land, but it may actually change because I don't remember these craters being here. But that we are tunneling underneath all of this land to create problems for the enemy. And I love that to bits.
Elm Shadow. You face a strange quest this time, Keeper. You must not only conquer this land, you must also conquer fear. Lord
It was on the right side of the tunnel?
Constantine
Ah, yes.
himself as
To be
master
fair.
of all he surveys at Keep Fear, and protected himself with powerful traps. It is said that all who attempt to depose him turn back at their first attempt, their faces contorted with terror.
I'm sure I'll find a way around. I did that purely just so I didn't have to group because grouping is super fucky.
Who guards his gates with traps of fear. Your creatures may be loath to face them with their might. It's up to you to find an elegant solution to this puzzle, whereupon your thoughts may manufacture beasts so frightening themselves.
Almost only with a prison skeleton. That is the way you're supposed to do it.
Guard room.
Because this is where it explains the concept of fear.
Wooden bridge.
Now, what creatures you would recruit in this one are kind of pointless. Because no living creature will get anywhere near that base. So you just don't send living creatures. It's that easy. No, I just got to chalk out where I want stuff. I think they do give you another spell. No, they don't, so we won't make a terribly large library in that case. And this will be the layer. We'll put the hatchery over here. And then we'll probably go with a small training room and then move on from there. The thing with water-heavy maps like this is the boundaries get a bit fucky. And it gets difficult to talk things out properly. Because like, you want your rooms to be perfect squares, but because often the equipment that things use require at least a 3x3 grid in order to spawn. So when the shapes get funny, the rooms stop working properly, and it gets annoying. but I'm sure we'll find a way around. To be fair, I don't... Fucky wucky. Yeah, it gets a bit fucky wucky and you have to go in the forever box. I've drunk too much paint water. Have you been painting again? I don't know, because I've not been keeping an eye on the Discord whilst I stream. I could really use a third monitor. Oh, fuck. I dropped my phone. Currently am very good. Try not to confuse the paint water for your tea. Historically doesn't go well. Especially if you're using the green stuff. So I'm pretty sure that stuff is actually toxic. But in fact, I'm pretty sure paint's toxic.
I cannot afford to build this room.
Daddy called me poor. I don't know where all the... I don't think I'd mind much money to begin with. How dare you actually explain? Fuck you, Dad, I do what I want. If I want more friends, I'll get more friends, damn it. And you haven't... And Dionysus seems pretty based, so fuck you. Is my official and standing answer. Yes, grab some cash. Because it wants me to tunnel out this way anyway. What the fuck? Oh, they're going around. I do find it funny that the AI knows the map layout before you do. So if you happen to tag something that's on the edge of water, they'll just run around and go to it. It's cringe. It's cringe. No, but he's gonna get us some bitches when we get up to Olympus.
Portal.
Zag, my man. Oh, you gotta come up here. It's really nice and cool. I just shotgunned some vodka out of a pitcher. I stole Zeus's thunderbolt and I used it to make some blue lightning. I made a kamikaze. I made a kamikaze using Ares helmet. It's pretty pog. You should come up here. You rape innocent people? No, he isn't. He's a god of parties, and everything else has been greatly exaggerated. I can probably just tunnel that through.
You need a treasury to store gold.
Okay, I went from not having enough money to having too much. Always a good problem to have. So instead of building a treasury, I'll just build the rooms out. It's just look, Justin, fucking. I am familiar with the cult of Slaanesh. I know full well what fucking Dionysus is about. Bit. As far as I'm concerned, Dionysus is literally just slightly more agreeable Slaanesh.
You cannot afford to build this room.
Yes, Dad, I know I'm poor. Give me a minute.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Okay, the warlocks are first. They're not. I think they're a bit distracted at the minute, so they're all tunneling up here. I mean, do I want to go with a... I mean, I've got the space here, so I might as well build a small workshop. I'm a little concerned about how small that hatchery is, though. I might have to build another one somewhere else. Give me the money. And to be fair, this does uncork all this area, so I can explore out a bit with the imps. I think I can. I can't even place stuff down. Reaper's not cool. Yeah, no shit, Reaper. Cool. If you need to state this, then just let people have fun. All right, just you know. Then you haven't spoken to Dionysus, and I'm talking about the person, not the god. They are pretty based. Literally, every time we brought up a new concept, they were like, "Oh, dude, I love that. Like, man, you're gonna fit right in here." Like. That's right, I must remember I have the wooden bridge so I can actually go across these gaps. I don't think I will just yet, but soonish. Yeah, I think I will actually build a treasury. 4 warlocks. I mean, I suppose it was 2 per bookshelf, so... Thinking about, I know you are. But no, but to be fair, not... Everyone's going to know immediately what they're on about, so it's fine. So we can bridge across there. Some people might actually take it that you're talking about the person, so... And you know what Discords are like. I'm talking about the Discord police, not necessarily the people on it. They are The only people less merciful than the Discord police are the Twitch police. But that's implying that they ever notice you, which they rarely do. Because everybody knows the most heinous shit goes on in the smallest streams. You know what I mean? Unless, talking about XQC, in which case it's fucked. It's just fucked. He's on kick now, so... At least I seem to remember him being on kick.
Over an enemy bridge.
I actually don't know what he's doing these days.
Your imp spell has been upgraded.
Ooh, shit. Oh, it's a wizard. Hey, so you know how the wizard, you know how the warlocks chant an incantation when they cast a fireball? Here's the wizard. They just scream. Or, I don't know until further notice. I believe it's a her. I seem to remember Lucy describing it as a her. So there it goes. Just a random wizard knocking about here for no reason. We've kind of gone through this area. Oh, for fuck. Well, I would like some more actual, like, frontline creatures, but so far the game is loath to give them to me.
Is under attack.
I'm fully aware.
You've taken over an enemy bridge.
I have only warlocks to defend myself with. Come on, something with a bit more frontline capacity.
New species of
A troll works.
has entered your dungeon.
Is XQC really married? Yeah, dude. XQC's married. Like, how, right? Money, I would imagine, but fucking... Like, it does boggle the mind sometimes, it really does. This is the kind of place where you would chalk out. I'm going to chalk out a guard room here, though. Kind of be weary.
You cannot afford to build this room.
Hey, Dad. No, I realise I'm fiscally irresponsible. That's... In which case, let's find some more cash.
You have taken over an enemy prison.
Feel bad for his wife? Yeah, me too.
The prison
The only person who I feel worse for than XQC's wife is probably Ninja's wife.
Rotten perish, turning last
Look at
to
that.
bones.
Is Ninja not married? I know he has a girlfriend who makes him sandwiches without asking.
In battle with your foes. The wooden bridge. You'll find these useful as you build your landlocked creatures. Easy passage over water, even lava.
Unfortunately, they've dragged them into the water and then left them there, so now the imps can't get them.
Perish in the heat. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Really? Oh, good. It's the Dark Elf. Wait. Oh, the fucking thief died. No, that's 2. I can only have 4 skeletons in this prison. Which is rather annoying, but oh well. Worse is that with lava. Oh yeah, if they're in lava, they just fucking give up. You're not getting them back. Anyway, yeah, I was down here. The fuck? Oh. There's stuff down here. Probably gonna be another... Damn, they are incessant today. I must wonder where they're coming from. I mean, to be fair, it's more skeletons, so it's hardly a problem. I mean, they killed the troll, unfortunately, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Where's my... No. Down the pair of you. That's the real benefit of the lightning bolt spell, it knocks them down. Fortunately, we've only got space for 4 in the prison, so... They will have to... Some bodies will go to waste there, unfortunately. Maybe the Windows 7 XQC is Windows 10, newer version. It's irrelevant now. Well, to be fair, I mean, they're both as irrelevant as each other. Just
your prison is too
nobody
small.
knows how he does it, but XQC somehow finds a way to stay in people's heads. Even if he is just breaking the rules again, largely to get a rise out of people. And to be fair to him, it does work, so... It's annoying that it works, but it works. Let's wall shit off. Because it is getting rather frustrating.
Creature has died in your prison, and has risen as a skeleton. The skeleton.
Create some
This
traps.
set of bones needs neither sleep nor nourishment.
And this is a bit of a
Its
problem
only
here,
urge
but oh
to
well.
Kill, and when in battle marches forth and slays without remorse.
Oh yeah.
Your imps are diligent in their retrieval of the dying and the slain, but only when on land you've claimed. So when a creature perishes on water or on lava, it is for you to build a bridge beneath it. Only then can it be dragged to where it serves you best.
Oh yeah. Literally, just if shit dies, you gotta go get it, and then it can serve you. You know, like stuff dies and becomes skeletons, and the skeletons are actually the best fucking creatures in the game because they're like they hit harder than goblins, and they don't know fear, and they don't even take up like portal space or layer space. They exist to train.
Spell has been upgraded,
and that's an effort last night into making sure that this would run, and even getting it to fit on the screen properly was, I would say, a challenge. So yeah, it is difficult. What's Ninja even doing anymore? I don't actually know. I don't remember what the Tyler Blevins is doing these days. I think he's gone pretty much the Mr. Beast route, where he does everything but what he was made famous for. So I was just looking at Chris's paintings, and holy shit, he's putting in work. I can't wait to have him be my master when it comes to the Titan.
The very rock yawns with anticipation of your next fascinating move.
That's the game saying do something for it. He did. Have skeletons. The skeletons do heal slowly over time.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
I do have to deal with these fucking sentries.
Workshop. Imprisoning off.
Oops.
Your creatures are unable to get to a prison. Imprisoning on.
To be fair, let's actually explore out this way, because we keep having problems this way. So we're going to tunnel out this way.
Dark elf has become unhappy because she has no lair.
Well, then she should go fucking make one. Well, that's 4 skeletons, so we won't be able to make any more from that prison, because the maximum number of skeletons you can have is dependent on the prison. So he'll be imprisoned, but he won't generate any more skeletons, unfortunately.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
To be fair, we can go up here. What's this? Research a secret level on completion of this one. Reach a secret level. Okay. Good to know. Right, stopping that. To be fair, I'm just gonna do this. I'm sick to death of dealing with it.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
I'm just gonna make the bridge and cart them over. There we go. There, dealt with.
A hidden realm has been made available.
That's a secret level. Sweet. I do enjoy that. That's how they describe it too. A hidden realm. Like, you mean a secret level, but okay. Not 100% sold on the marble effect was my first try. I would imagine a convincing marbling effect is something that's quite difficult to pull off. The fact that you're even trying it speaks volumes to one's confidence. Very well done.
It is payday.
I'm aware, that's why I'm getting some goddamn money. I've got 16 imps now, so they should be able to spread out and gather things at a strong rate. I mean, hell, I wouldn't even know how to begin to do a marbling effect. We need these sentry traps out relatively soonish. I won't have to teach you bits. I'm no master, but I've learned from mistakes. Well, you've done more than I have, which is why I will ask you. I will put myself under your tutelage so long as you will have me. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, it depends on how Tavo recovers from his procedure. I mean, it's only Wisdom 2, so you should be fine. Face reveal when? I have already revealed Mind Face. You need only take one trip over to the YouTube and you can see Mind Face, guys. That's for hi. The marble looks decent, I say. But ultimately, if you're not happy with it, well,
your possession
makes
spell
perfect.
has been upgraded.
Practice makes perfect, ultimately, so
There is nothing left to research.
you just keep doing it and you'll get there.
A wooden door has been created
so I
in
think
your workshop.
we're collecting a good deal of the cash. I think, to be fair, that's about everything that's left there. So we have to... I think this is his base here, if I remember correctly. There is something down this way. I think this is where they're coming from. So let's go down there and find out. You've got all the imps are over here, kind of excavating, as it were.
A wooden door has been created in your
The rest of those 20 quid models. To be fair, I've been actually doing a bit more on my angels. I did a bit more on my dreadnought. For some reason, I just kind of felt like it.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Where? Like, no, really, where? Oh, there we go. Restores health to every creature. Hey, yes, indeed. This community can't seem to decide whether or not I am a monkey
In your workshop.
or a hug. Either way, fuck you. Get this all dealt with. So I wish to find where they are invading from and put them down. Okay, and I found it. I'm just gonna bridge up this whole thing. Yeah, that's not my name. I mean, my name in the Discord now is... It's long and epic, but holy shit. We can just keep adding addendums to it.
Minions need a larger training room.
No, they just need to hurry up and train so that they can all get to level 4 and stop bothering me.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
Looking grandiose. Now, hurry up. I need these sentry traps up so they can stop bothering me. So we'll start going up this way. See what's behind. Here we go. There's some more stuff here. That's another invasion portal. There we go. And shut this one down as well. Because it seems that if I make contact with it, it just seems that they stop coming through it. So that's just the plan.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
We go for all the cash. I mean, I'm largely just exploring around at this point, but you know, that is how I enjoy it. That's how I tend to enjoy this game. And I'm kind of letting the skeletons train up a bit, and I am hoping to find another prison. Because I would like to find one. That I can go in with some more skeletons, because I honestly don't think 4 skeletons is going to be enough to break what he's got. Like, yeah, they'll get through the fear traps, but then as soon as he comes up against those, they come up against those knights and those sentry traps, they're gonna have a bad time. Oop. That is an wizard. Lol. Suddenly skeletons. I mean, that's got to be terrifying. Just turn around and there's just 4 skeletons like, well, you're bound.
A sentry trap
There we
has
go.
been created in your workshop.
I'll just get some sentries around that, just in case they want to insist upon coming through, then I can deal with them. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of an explore. I mean, we don't have a firefly, so they won't...
Your treasury is too small.
Oh, I'm sure. They won't naturally kind of come down here and explore themselves. So I simply have to extend bridges all over the place. Okay. This cavern just keeps going. This happens to respawn with a 20 stack. Yeah.
Created in your workshop.
Yeah. That is why Festus is an absolute bastard. Festus just doesn't fucking die. And always returns with fucking more stuff. Because he's an asshole. Love this. All possessed him. Oh, that's true. That's true. So total, are you surprised? Yeah. Yeah, Justin's right on that one. Just it's total war. It pulls some bullshit. And that's the end of the cavern. Sweet. And then there's nothing out that way. There's some more gold out this way, actually. Let's find out. I think that chanting is actually coming from the hero portals. I say this was one of the first games to do like ambient and directional sound.
In your workshop.
This is where a firefly would actually be very handy. They map out long caverns like this, like just on their own. Hello.
A wooden door has been
Unclaimed territory. Don't mind if I diddly do. Gimme. See what he's done. He's respawned and yoinked the garrison lord's army. Oh, I see. So it's not that he respawned with an army, it's just that he had a strong garrison and that's what you're up against. Right. Makes sense. So, from what I recall, you can't just, like, can't move out the garrison force. I mean, I understand why. I mean, that would be hell of a mechanic if you could just straight up draft the fucking garrison force. But at that point, this is just exploratory. I'm not even after the gold at this point. I want another prison, but I don't think it's going to give it to me. I love you. Anyways.
I see you have discovered
Ah,
a
good.
magical item.
I was right. Well, there would be one around here somewhere.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
Unfortunately, I kind of don't want to go in there with just 4 skeletons, but I think that's the way it's going to be.
With extra imps.
I mean, they're hurt too, but I can deal with hurt. Oh, Christ. What's this then? Oi, oi, oi. What's all this then? Well, let's find out. Let's kick the door down and see what's inside. Hey. It's like an egg, but with murder. Crack it open and see what's inside. Let's... I'm going to say, kick the door down, at least. Jesus. There's another one. Plot thickens, it seems. I think most things are getting close to level 4 now, which is just how long they've been training.
Your treasury is too small.
I don't care. I want to know what's behind there. Before I sail this compound here. I'll build the bridges just like ready for it, but we'll get there. So yeah, these are fear traps. I mean, they look like just gallows, but they're like enchanted with like lots of spells and stuff, and it basically fills anything that goes near it with the most horrid nightmares it can imagine. Yeah, like that, for example. And so anything with a brain will immediately run away. This is why we have skeletons, because they don't have a brain. I want to know what's behind here. And now I just have to wait for the imps to do a bit of an exploratory. Oh, it's
your creatures are complimenting
skeleton.
you on your dungeon.
Another skeleton. I mean, thank you, but was that what they just built like a little like locked off area here because there were just skeletons hanging out? Cool. I mean, I was looking for a prison, but that just skips the middleman.
Has been created in your workshop.
In which case, I'm going to trigger this to heal the skeletons.
Creatures have been healed.
And then we're gonna send the skeletons in.
Creatures quiver with foreboding when they approach the fear traps here. It's only death which will enable any creature to surpass their fear.
I mean, just brainless skeletons is always the answer. You can't ask for more efficient lackeys than skeletons. You really can't.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Oh, we'll be out of here soon enough, don't worry. Got a proper chunky rifle in there. Confederated Midland, Halibutland, Hockland, 32. You're doing very well. Very good. Very well done. Come on. I need to kill all of them because if my living creatures get round here and then this fear trap goes off, they're all going to be stuck. So. Them off. Yeah, attract the ire of the knights and then drop literally everything in the dungeon on that side. And that should murk the knights in short order. Remember, enough of them might get through to actually deal with these sentry traps. Then the Lord will be up here somewhere. Also, the Golden Order loves me. I've done nothing but antagonize them all game. Well, fucking Balthazar is generally on Franz's side in the beginning. Because, you know, big boy Balthazar is smart enough to know which way the wind's blowing. There we are. Okay, and now I just have to wait for the imps to get about their job. I mean, we didn't even lose a skeleton in that. That's pretty good. And they're all going to wander back to the dungeon. Okay, here we go. So we'll use the benefit of the corner. I'll stun one of those knights just so it doesn't create that much of a problem. And the Lord himself is actually level 4, so slight problem. Stop running away. Stop being bitches. That's one of the knights out. Stop being bitches. Get in there. I'm just going to kill this knight. Just deal with him. You just can't get the help these days. You really can't. They've all buggered off. You just can't get the fucking help these days. Oh. Unfortunately, he's too tanky to kill with just lightning. I mean, we killed his knights, and that's the benefit. You all straight up bugged out. You bugged all the way out and went to bed. Jesus. 8 field thing and made them return 4 settlements. That is the way to do it. Honestly speaking, that is the way to do it. I mean, honestly, fine. Yeah, just chill the fuck out for now. Go get healed up. I know one of the, I think I lost every skeleton, which is fine, honestly. And then just wait for him to come to us. And then eventually he's going to run afoul of this, I'm just going to close these bridges off, just so the fucking imps will stop running in this direction. Because what I'm waiting for, in all honesty, is for these wizards to come just a little bit too far out, and then I'm going to quickly surround them. Although at this rate, the sentry traps are going to have them dead. I'm just drop literally the whole dungeon in the middle of the wizards, just so that all his wizard cover will stop being a problem.
Your prison is too small.
That's one of the wizards dead already. The wizards are like warlocks in the fact that they are flimsy.
Sweet victory is yours, brave Cooper. Outsmarting and outfighting dull Lord Constantine, you've proved both wise and valiant. Go forth and celebrate your spoils.
That one took a bit longer. Honestly, longer than I could have done it, because, you know, all I got to do is take down those fear traps and then wait for him to come out. I mean, I think the meta strategy on that one would have really been, like, use the skeletons to get the fear traps down, and then just make out front here just a fucking sentry trap showcase. And then when he comes out of his keep, he'll just get absolutely fucking barraged. I think that's the meta way to do it. All the dead wizards makes me happy. Hell yeah.
The prison allows you to capture dying enemies. Extract confessions and conversions in the torture chamber.
Hell yes, my favourite.
Frighten off snooping enemies with the fear trap. Fill the gaps in your defenses with barricades.
Barricades are alright, but...
Beans?
Eh. Yeah, it's actually an ability they get in the game.
Constantine. A worthy
We are
adversary,
5, fuck me.
but ultimately a limited one. I see you've also gained a piece of the Horny Talisman. Collect all 4 sections of this mighty artifact, and you will gain the services of Horny. Furthermore, you now have the ability to summon him for a short period of time in the next realm. A sweet victory keeper, and a well-won portal gem.
Thank you, Daddy. I said that the spare rail is over here.
Quest. Your main rival is a keeper called Nemesis. He also has many lesser keepers allied to his cause. You must defeat them all to claim this kingdom for your own.
Oh yeah.
There, Keeper Dante has revealed himself by invading Lord Titus's land of Snapdragon. And there, Keeper Gormagan has made a move on Lord Sigmund of Emberglow. I feel sure Nemesis will move against us soon. You must be strong to defeat him. Sweet water. This land is protected by the valiant Lord Ironhelm. Your minions are currently laying siege to his castle. Choose the location to the west for a frontal assault, or the location to the east for a cunning ambush.
I mean, if I remember correctly, this is just golf. Yeah, just play around a golf. Unfortunately, this requires you to actually know how to spin the camera, which is difficult in this game, so I shan't bother.
By attacking the front of the castle, you will prevent Lord Ironhelm escaping with the portal gem. But temper your bloodlust. Smashing down the gates may not be the best way to storm the keep. Like a rat fleeing a sinking ship, Lord Ironhelm has his escape route already planned. However, with a regrettably small amount of torture, we have learned of his plans and can now halt the cowardly wretch's flight.
So this is where you get the torture chamber, and I fucking love the torture chamber.
Good strategy, my evil friend. For it seems you know as well as I do that heroes will take flight through these dark passageways as soon as battle goes your way. So it is best to cover their escape with ambush. Somewhere midst this maze of tunnels lies a hero gate. Your fleeing enemies will find it, then amass their strength, and so prepare your ambush. Surely its location's known by heroes who patrol these caves, so your task's to find a way to loosen up their tongues.
Oh, I have a method.
Your forces have been busy, and have captured you a wizard, see? He languishes in prison. But now it's time for you to place him thence into the torture room, and so we'll have some fun. Prison. Torture chamber.
I mean, these rooms do want expanding a bit.
Trap. Barricade.
I mean, I have a torture chamber, but I don't have a portal, so I can't get mistresses just yet.
To move your view back to the center of your dungeon, right-click on the mana bar's heart icon.
Right, so I do want to expand this out a bit, but I'll need some money, so let's go get some. Look, no, only a 9x9? That's disgraceful. Get this
You
built
have
out.
successfully interrogated an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Interrogated meaning that you killed them in the torture
Map
chamber.
information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
There's a bridge there. So really, it's a case of like jump out on heroes that are hanging out in the tunnels, and then either convert them or torture them to death. Fuck. Yeah, so that's going to be the hatchery, and then over here is going to be the library. So wait, we're pretty sure. Yeah, we get another spell on this one. One moment, the cat has decided to become a problem. Wait. Right, now that's done. Okay, I need cash, which is currently being drawn up. I mean, the workshop probably wouldn't go amiss. But as is tradition, I don't want a terribly large one. I mean, we've got a few more options as far as traps go now. So I think we're doing okay. Ah, yes, and then this one's expanding out as well. You've been very active today, talking to the cat. Yes. One does wonder what you want. I mean, to be fair, we did change our food today to be like this more appropriate feed for her breed. Because though she has gotten a bit bigger than when we first got her, she was quite undersized when we first got her. She is still not putting on weight, despite the fact that she's very active and eats a lot. But she won't eat enough. So, she explores food now. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's specialized for ragdolls, and I looked at it and it's high protein feed, so yeah. It may well, in fact, be horse grain. But I need more imps. I need more slaves. Fucking
Build a bigger hatchery to keep your creatures well fed.
I would like to, but the workload of the imps is too high right now. Oh, he does land in there. That's 7 skeletons in there. Let's go. This is going to be the Librae. So at least the layer got expanded. 6,000? I mean, we make more mana with every tile claimed, so we're getting there. Come on, there we go. Might as well, I gotta do some stuff for the channel after this, the YouTube channel. Because I have another video I need to glue together. Because obviously where the internet went out last week, I now have 2 VODs for the same stream. So I need to go fix that. Make me money. That's the Librae. That's my training room is something I don't have. And that should make an adequately sized training room. As for treasury, I'm not sure if I'll bother with one because I'm going to be building up quite quickly. I'll probably have one later. To be fair, what I'll actually do. That then, in that case, can be the workshop, and this can be the treasury. Because I'm looking around at all the gold I'm going to have, and yeah, that's gonna take up a lot of money.
The prisoners within, subjected to extremes of agony, will either die revealing secrets as they do, or switch allegiance to your side.
Oh yeah. Fucking we love treachery up in this bitch. I mean, this is a lot of money. No portal, which means I'm stuck with with these creatures that I've got. I'm preparing myself to get more. More imps, damn it. I mean, I do like in the early game, like your rate of expansion is limited basically by how many imps you have. How many imps you have and what your access to gold is like. So I mean, a lot of these walls are still unimproved because the imps are busy doing other stuff. There is a bridge over here, so I'm going to say that I think our main method of recruitment is going to be jumping out on heroes and torturing them until they convert, because I think this is probably going to be heal. And if we want to convert them, we will need the heal spell, because otherwise they will die before they convert. But we also do want to torture a few to death, because then they'll reveal secrets, which is something that we need. Yeah, we're actually coming out here now. You are the workshop here. Yeah. Which means... And that's a wizard. Unfortunately, wizards are no bueno for us because we have warlocks, and warlocks hate wizards. Literally, like, they will become unhappy because they are in the company of creatures that they hate. So we can't keep wizards because we have warlocks. And warlocks are just better anyway. At least warlocks are like in with the program of being evil. No, fuck them up. Let's take a fear trap there and a sentry trap there. Keeps most of the living away. That man is being pushed. We are bullying this man. Well, we'll take him, we'll torture him to death, and then we'll see what he unveils. Yep. Right, get Chad.
Your
money.
workshop is too small.
Dislike that it decides to rotate my camera. Alternate scroll. Define keys. Rotate is control, apparently. Okay.
A wooden door
Hey, no.
has been created.
Anyway, let's talk to him to death. Yep, it's a bill stream. What's up? Hey, guy. How's life? Well, this is a game about being evil, sir. So naturally, torturing people to death is something that we want. Camera, mouse, rotate is X, apparently. Ah, here we go. See. And then Bellicor declares war. Let's just break out and slaughters my armies. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Chaos is unrepentant in that campaign. It actually is the worst. Here we have guards. We can take guards, actually.
You have successfully interrogated an enemy creature in the torture chamber. Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
Here we go. There, so more bridge. I think we'll keep these. Those guards are actually pretty useful. They're pretty tough. Although we can't do that yet because we need the heal spell, so these two might end up dying anyway. Migraine and neckache, all combination, but yeah, that's me right now. Yeah, I have noticed that the reek of Nurgle seems to hang low over us at the minute because fucking everyone's sick. Everyone's got a migraine. I had a fucking migraine not long ago. It took me out of commission for days.
Created in your workshop. A new spell has been researched.
And we'll torture the guard until he flips.
Your evil hand can cast this spell to heal the wounds and scars and broken bones of battle-weary warriors whose fight is in your name. It is payday.
Ooh. A chance for recruitment. Stop turning my camera around. We can go that way. I think we shall. Yes, I remember you saying that you're not doing too hot these days. But yes, welcome, welcome. It's always nice to see you.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
Wooden door. Bear trap. Sentry traps. Just to create a barrier for them. Yeah. But yes, I believe I shall,
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
So I think I shall try to convert these guards. Because I think the the hero equivalent of the guard, our equivalent of the guard is the Dark Elf.
Has been created.
And I don't intend on having any Dark Elves, so we can keep these. And the Dark Elf hates guards, so, as you can imagine. Because you do need to be careful about which heroes you convert, because some of them really do hate each other. Assuming how I'm doing is basically activating my trap card these days. Oh yeah, big time. Tavo is not well. God. I'm not gonna take these bridges just yet.
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
I'm just keeping an eye on him, because if this is where he intends on leaving, it's got fear traps too, so I'll need skeletons. But I'll need to get over there in short order. And if I'm going to have some more trolls, then I might as well expand the workshop a bit. Because I have the facilities to do so. I will need to capture some and actually turn them into skeletons. That is something that does want to happen at some point. By the looks of it, I'm going to need them. It takes some time for them to convert over. I hope you like screaming, because you're going to hear a lot of it. I just need to keep looking at them every so often and make sure they're healed up.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
So they're now just going through the bridges. Barricades, sentry traps.
A fear trap has been created in your workshop.
We are progressing up this way.
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
And thus becomes a problem. The imps will constantly want to try to take this, but they'll run away the moment they're fired at.
In your workshop.
Which is just no bueno. Not quite what I wanted you to do.
A wooden door
Through here,
has been created
think.
in your workshop.
So it looks like there's a way to tunnel through here, so
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
let's go have a look.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
Oh, we're over here now.
A fear trap has been created in your workshop.
Let's see what's over here. Similarly, let's see what's over here. It looks like we're going to have to push through here. Go to my phone, be alright. Okay, go. Do what you need. Looks like we're going to have to break through here. Ah, I knew it was wise going this way.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
We could
You have
push on a bit
successfully
further.
interrogated an enemy creature in
Oops.
the torture chamber.
I forgot to check them.
Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
Because look, when we kill them, they only ever do that. I mean, that's a hero entrance,
Taken
sure,
over
but
an enemy bridge.
it's not quite the level of
I see you have discovered
the
a
level of
magical
information I'm looking
item.
for. I'm going to be honest with you.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
And they'll be on their way back. Ah, good. A tunnel. Perhaps a secret tunnel of some description. I mean, we're up to 15 imps now, so we're doing well.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
I think if I drop them in the torture chamber, they'll tell me what I want to know
You have
story-wise
successfully
very quickly.
converted an enemy creature
Hey.
in the torture chamber.
Brood the guard. Hell yeah. And to be fair, guards are fairly tough, so he's a welcome addition. And that's a good deal of meat now added to the roster. It cheats my ass. Have better luck with a fucking nail gun, literally. Hence the old school adult joke of trying to fold a fitted sheet is damn near impossible.
Your creatures have been.
I mean, if that's just a level up, then I'll take it, frankly. A level 6 goblin. I can think of better creatures to be level 6, but a level 6 creature is still very worth it. We're kind of investigating those caverns now. There's also another way back here that we could invest. But we are not doing too hot on the old gold, so shall wait but a moment. There's a good deal of gold over here, to be
Your
fair.
Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
And go through there. Ah, and this will be that area that we found earlier. Which it may behoove us now to raid and see what's going on with that. Hello. Never mind, they found us first. I can see a few converts here. Yeah, we'll torture everyone for the information, and then we'll keep the guards and turn the wizard and the thief into skeletons, I think. Easy shit. Easy. Take those back. All enemy corpses are of great economic value to us. Take the guard. Hell yeah. And then how do we get in here? Ah, through here. There's a couple of ways through, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, as soon as I get this, I'm just going to delete it out. We may need more layer space. I might turn this into a secondary layer. Okay. Well, let's torture each one of them and see what they reveal. Ooh. Hello. That's a lot of sentry traps. You're a guard, so I want to keep you. Next. Oh, you. You.
You have claimed a layer.
More gold. Useful, because evidently I'm running out. Where did those trolls go? Well, there's one. Wait. Sell off this. Sell off all this layer because we just don't need it. And then bring these guys home. Oh yeah. 7 trolls I've got. I mean, that's a very tanky front line, I will say. So it's not the worst.
You have successfully interrogated an enemy creature
No.
in the torture chamber.
Got pulled away.
Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
You wanna know what that noise is? That is the noise that the thief makes in your hand. And oh wow, that wizard died already. In the space of me panning over to find out what the game was, the wizard died. Fucking hell. That hell is apparently using the dollar. Oh hell yeah.
An enemy creature in the
Fuck
torture
me.
chamber.
Oh, they're so weak. I hate them.
Map information has been divulged by the victim in the torture chamber.
And to be fair, we are finding out a great deal of things. It looks like he's got stuff all throughout the realm, so I need to go find it. Appreciate that. I was apparently using the dollar, not gold. Some fantasy symbol, good old American dollars. Oh, hell yeah. Satan trades in dollars, didn't you know? I wonder if I can kind of, yeah. If I put a fear trap there, they'll just keep them scared in their box. Unless I can get through there.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Go make one then, foreheads. Come on. Make beds, damn it. Hell yeah. Well, we found our
30 minutes remaining.
oh shit, there's a timer.
Your possession spell has been upgraded.
I had better get a move on then. Right.
It is payday.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with then.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no food.
He's already in the hatchery. It's fine. Right, let's knock over these doors. Kind of make life a bit easier for the imps. One layer, one by one, was still up there, I think. What do you mean?
A fear trap has been created in your workshop.
Knock all that through. Ah! A prison with a skeleton in it. I would like that. I'm going to sell the prison, but I'll take the skeleton. Nah. Hope you... Let's go,
Amongst these
yes.
caverns, and you'll find much useful tackle stowed here over the years by good Lord Ironhelm and his cronies. Help yourself. For just as finders keepers, keepers finders be. You have claimed a prison.
Keep them going. Sell this. To be fair, I'm going to set up a treasury here, just so that they don't have to cart it all the way back. Okay, we need to break through here.
Your spell has been upgraded.
There's stuff around here that I would like
to research.
Oh no, truly. So we need to get through there. Okay, I can't drop people there. Shit. No, come here. I have a plan. You still being tortured? You are. Good. We're gonna... No, here. Blame that. We're gonna build our own bridge immediately next to the enemy bridge. There we go. Alright. Thanks for hanging around, Chris. Always a pleasure. Sleep well. Break through here so we can actually get a move on through here. Otherwise we are going to be wasting time. And we do need to move with some alacrity here. There we go.
I see you have discovered a magical item. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Hell yeah. All my homies love treachery. It's like, if we break through here, we can see all these different little rooms that the heroes have got. That's all just random stuff there. I think that's a lot of sentry traps we just found. Yeah, and they're all being carted back. There's something through here. But to be fair, we haven't...
The guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
Fucking babysitting. Now she's going for a Palpatine vine? Dude, fucking Palpatine wishes he was this sexy. This man's voice is like velvet. It's like poisoned velvet, and it's tasty. I don't care what end of the gender/sexual spectrum you're on. That shit makes you wet. He's just evil and loves the fact that he's evil. Here we go. But we found our way through to that treasury. These will all make fine skeletons, I think. Note to self: heal them and then torture them, because they're so weak they'll die in the cutscene. There's the library. And that should fuck them up pretty well, because thieves are actually pretty weak. Ah, I lost a skeleton. Where the fuck are you going? Get back in there, asshole. There we go. Right, let's get the goblins to batter down the doors and we'll keep exploring. I think I'm content to leave that wizard where he is for now. Take them home. 2 more guards. That'll be a good boost to the numbers. How are we looking? 14 out of 20. Are they home yet?
The siege goes well. No doubt the spineless landlord will soon be forced to flee. Your creatures like your style.
Good. I like my style.
You have taken over an enemy treasury.
Oh yeah. Right, let's manage the current prisoners.
Imprisoning on. Imprisoning on.
Get this done. I mean, as soon as these guys do, as soon as you... Ah, portal. Lovely. I wanted those. Yeah. They'll be going straight back in the prison where they will die and become skeletons. Ah. Sneaky shit hidden everywhere. And workshop. Okay. I mean, it just reveals more and more of the map to me, so I don't have to fumble around in the dark so much. Yeah.
A troll has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
I kind of don't give a shit. Right. There's home. Go get your money. More stuff. I mean, to be fair, it seems that these are static spawn heroes. So as soon as we break through one layer of defense, then we can move on to the next. You break that down. Yeah, this wizard hasn't been exploited yet. Okay, thanks, I already knew that. What's going on now? And this is what
has become unhappy because he has no food.
This is where the maybe not skill, but the challenge of the game comes in, because suddenly there's stuff going on everywhere and you need to manage it. Because this game can get chaotic fast. Make everyone happy. Heal that one. I do enjoy that. They struggle to navigate water, it seems. Then go get that troll and bring him home.
A creature has died in your prison and is risen as a skeleton.
Okay, would you kill it already? Holy shit, finally. And they can all stay there. I'm kind of the opinion now that that nothing really all that new will be revealed to me by torturing them. So
over an enemy library.
Oh yeah. So I'm just probably going to leave them to rot, honestly, and give me some skeletons. And it's more enemies infiltrating, hatred. So they're all just chilling out, becoming skeletons very slowly. Who the fuck's healing these things? There we go. And over here, that guard is slowly doing what he needs. There we go. It's not going to tell me anything else. Right, there was a secret object here, which I do need to grab. But the imp's going to have their fucking workload cut out for them, honestly. If I don't need to break it down, then I'm not going to bother, so this door can stay. It's a guard. That's a hero invasion room through there. I really do need to get a shift on. I'm weird if people wake up not exactly the greatest of feels, but I need more scared of my exams. I'm putting a lot of trust in what my dentist told me. Well, yeah. Such is the nature, unfortunately.
Your prison is too small.
Oh, I'm sure it is. We've got lots of guests. And I'm taking the guards because they're actually useful to me. Everyone else can just get turned into skeletons. Yeah.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
That's 4 on the boil at the same time. Actually, have a good night, folks. It's always nice to see you. However brief. Have a good night now. Hurry up and die, assholes. Be of use to me in death, for you were not in life. Is this my bridge? Or yeah, okay, it is. But this is going to be a harder breach.
You have 20 minutes remaining.
Fully aware.
Your creatures have been healed. It is payday.
How do we get through to here? Looks like, well, through there, unfortunately. Yeah.
A creature has died in your prison and is risen as a skeleton.
I'm going to need bigger layer at this point. So I'm selling all this. Fizzle that out. And make a layer. Because we got a lot of converts coming in, and we need to make room.
The guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
Oh, fucking really? Let's get that expanded out then. Okay, where to go next, honestly? It's going to be a push through here, isn't it? So. Yeah. We can just pacify that, get that done. We could DM something. I want to send you my nudes. Oh, hell yeah. In Tavo nudes, let's go. Right. Okay. This portal here is something I desperately crave. We're going to tunnel through there. There we are. They're all in the process of enhanced interrogation.
In the torture chamber.
Okay, good. I can confirm reading of message. And then quickly tunnel through there. Get that done. Heal you. $20, Christ. Yeah, I can kind of start getting through here. I think. Yeah, I can't get through there. But there's a way through here, though. Nope, let's get it off too. Sweet. This goes to the main castle, which he will begin running the moment I get through, so... I think, honestly, we've got to break through that front entrance there. Fucking die, will you? Jesus. Are you... Okay. Yeah, they're going through there now.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Raises the spirits of your creatures. So that's another make happy, which will be very useful. Right, so if this is my bridge, then what we're going to do is that, and then grab the many bitches.
A creature has died in your prison
and
has risen as a skeleton. You have claimed a portal.
Oh yeah. Come on, mistress. Do you approve of the nude? I do approve of the nude. The nude is extremely tasteful. And let's bridge that as well, because it seems that for some reason the AI has real problems navigating water. There we go.
The mistress, always eager, serves you well in pleasure both and pain. Ensure her tastes are satisfied, and she will prove herself in battle time and time again.
So the mistresses are like stupid high damage, and they're nice to look at. And the door. Get the door down. That's an ad.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Button moment. There's a couple of things that need managing before I forget that they're there. And you're all starting to move through. Have the traitors batter down that doorway. Okay.
That has become
Thank you.
Because he has
Thank you for letting me know.
there. Your minions need a larger training
There we go.
room. You have taken over.
Things break sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, that's a lot of stuff, and I'm losing imps to it too. Did we grab that knight? Yes, we did.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up. To be fair, I've got enough guards. I'll only take the knights now. There we go. Everything else dies. Good shit. Good shit. I'm so used to scuff I don't even realise anymore. And that's why I stopped asking you, is my audio quality okay? Because you go, yeah, it's fine. And then I'll listen to it later and it's actually the worst. That's why I stopped asking. That's treasury. Oh, what now?
I'm unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
Oh. Come here. We can take your pick. I don't care. Oops, shit, wrong button. What we need to do is get up here as quick as we can. To actually interdict his leaving time. Grab the goblins. Maybe a couple of trolls just for security. Oh, get him. Don't let him run away. I think I will actually keep this treasury there. There's a lot of gold here, but I can't see how you get to it. Ugh, all the way around. Jesus. Nope, not even through there. Sweet. Maybe through here, though. Yep, there we go.
You have taken over an enemy treasury. Your gold reserves have been increased. A warlock has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Come here then. In you go.
You've claimed a workshop. I see you have discovered a magical item.
Looks like we're starting to get through to the end here.
Have been increased.
Fucking...
A guard has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Where is he? Come on. Torturing the goodly knights because I want them. Okay, here we go. And these guys would have been in the guard room. Oops, something died there. Come on, make with the murder.
Your creatures are unable to get to a treasury. Your creatures are unable to get to a prison.
Yeah. Well, with that, I'd say with the knight dead, the rest of this will be relatively easy. And that's all of that merked, and the rest. And the imps can get on with the big jobs now. It's literally only knights I'm interested in now. As far as, you know, using the enemy creatures as resources go.
Your creatures have been made happy.
I'll make them happy because they're quite far from home.
You have taken over an enemy guard room. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Fuck me, she couldn't wait. As soon as I took over that guard room she was in. I mean, I'll have the she's in the company of creatures she hates problem in a minute, but it's honestly fine. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. Okay, so this is actually his escape route now. And this is going to get difficult because fear traps flanked by sentry... Ah, there wasn't even a thing there. Flanked by sentry traps. I'm going to copy his homework quite happily. Yeah, just be a dick. See if my trolls can actually get that built in time. But they're quite far from home, so army of turrets. Oh hell yeah, just a wall of turrets. Fuck you. Right, we're probably gonna sack some skeletons here. That's honestly fine. Because let's just say I got replacements.
Lord Ironhelm's castle is all but breached. Watch him, for soon he'll attempt a cowardly escape. You have 10 minutes remaining.
Fully aware.
Never eat anything bigger than your own head, keeper.
Hell yeah. Standard advice right there.
It is payday.
There we go. You're good. Keep going. The problem is they're not going to engage anymore. If we can't get them around that corner. One spot it. Can't quite navigate the kitchen
has
though.
Become unhappy because he has no lair.
We're not constructing additional pylons where we go. Let's see if we can take this down, then we can ambush him as he goes. But this is his way out, so if we can kill this, then we are Gucci. Yeah. Right. Well, area secure. Now we just have to wait for the imps to get on with it.
Become unhappy because he has no food.
Does he really? To be fair, our ranks have swelled considerably, so one imagines the competition for chickens is quite.
Converted an enemy creature
Oh hell yeah!
Torture chamber.
Flint the Knight, hell yeah, is now my bitch. They're the good versions of the Black Knight, and from what I can recall, they're slightly tankier than the Black Knight, at the price of doing slightly less damage than the Black Knight. What else have we got? We got Moloch and Jugular. Such odd names in this game, and I fucking adore it. Make some money just to make sure I can get everyone paid. If I remember correctly, if you take every space surrounding a hero gate, it collapses. There we are. Lovely. Oh wow, they got that built in record time. Holy shit. Yeah, he's gonna have fun if he tries to get through here. Oh, he's so fucked and he doesn't even know it. Okay, it didn't collapse the gate, unfortunately, but no well. I'm gonna, again, take his homework. Build a couple of fear traps. Like how the skeletons are just hanging around, because they're all level 4, they've got nothing to do, they can't even train. So, fuck them.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Fuck me, dude. Right. There. Now make with the trolling. I see. The mistresses are having fun. I mean, that's why I recruit them after all. And make some money.
A guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
Come here. Make with the eating of the KFC. Come on. Where's the...
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Fucking hell yeah. Another night. Let's go. That's good. Let's see. Fighting style. Blocker, blitzer, flanker. I mean, it tells you what they're all supposed to be, but from what I can tell... More turrets? I mean, true. I mean, to be fair, the whole job is going to be... we're going to ambush them with our creatures. And stick them there so when they come around the corner, they get scared into the turrets. Because, you know, fuck you. I mean, to be fair, this is already not nice. And then I think barricades.
Sturdy and vicious, this device will no doubt cause impediments to those who seek their entrance to your dungeon.
Just put shit in the way constantly. Now I've done that. This looks like it had something in there, but there's no way out from it, so I can only assume it's all solid rock.
A sentry trap has been created in your workshop.
Now I'm in consideration of, do I wait for him to come through, or do I bust the door down and take the aggressive route? But this is looking fairly well fortified, and I'm kind of not interested in fighting it. And he's only out in 5 minutes anyway, so we are ready, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. I mean, they're getting these built in no time flat.
Because he has no food.
I swear to God. Yeah, I pan over and you're eating. Fucking... babysitting, man. Spoiler, you bitch at me for not having a layer, I'm going to actually eject you. You got something to say? Now's the perfect time to keep it to yourself. Why have I got a gun in my hand?
You have 5 minutes remaining.
I know. The plan is in place.
A guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
What happens when you have a large population? Just they'll start bitching at you for fucking anything. It genuinely fucks me off. I've got a lot of trolls because we kept this workshop and I really shouldn't have. The point where I might scrap a couple. You can just... I find the... Where is it? Ah, here it is.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the...
You can just toss them in there. And that takes them out of your dungeon, but then allows space for better creatures. And they're only trolls. Because if I can get a couple more mistresses, then I will take it. Pan over and you're eating damn almost as if you're talking to me. I miss eating normal food. Yeah, I bet. I can only imagine it sucks.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Fully aware. I mean, that's 3 nights now, so... I mean, we're pretty stacked at this point. I don't foresee us having any real problems. Things that... Yep. As I said, the mistresses will quite happily... The mistresses will quite happily torture themselves for kicks. Because they are sadistic bitches. Also, the information bar at the top there says clients being serviced. This game is delightfully evil. Yes, I think we're okay now. Oh, there's the competition for chickens has become quite fierce, it seems. Now you get to complain that there's no KFC. What do you mean you're out of chicken? You bus with delivery of all kinds of shit? Oh, yeah. Just a relief feast. I'm gonna eat like it's Indonesia in '05. At least I think that's when the tsunami went off. Now it's just a case of being ready. The level of I can't train no more. I'm going to turn this into an extra hatchery just to make sure that people don't get fucked off. We gained another Dark Elf. And I think another Goblin. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. It's fine, but it's not what I wanted. Yeah, the traps are in place. I mean, we've got 2 walls of sentry traps, multiple fear traps, and now this is barricaded off. Not to mention the fact that the moment he tries to make a run for it, I'm going to dump every creature in his fucking way. And I'm going to keep hitting him with lightning just to make sure he stays in one place. But there we are. I have a timer. He's fine. It's only small, but it only needs to be small. Oh, these chicks are freaks. To be fair, I think all my knights are... So he's level 3. He's level 4 from combat. He's level 4 from combat as well. You can tell because he's got the little, like, notch out of his level. That means he's got an experience beyond level 4, which you can only really gain either through the pit, which he doesn't have, or the or actual combat. Okay, it's nearly time. Things are training, as they should be. That's another level 4 goblin just now. Right. There it is. I love the little, like, confetti, like the magical confetti it throws up when they level.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Be aware, I even have the Horny Talisman, which I might not use, because I don't know if it's a thing you carry between levels. So I might not bother triggering it. If I can pull this off with just my own forces, then I think I would like to. There's just about enough time for some last-minute exploration. Luckily, the imps move quite quickly, so they should get there. Yeah. Oh, cool. He's about to leave and it's fucking payday every time. I mean, we didn't take the thieves because they're shit.
10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1.
Very good.
He's fled, the feeble lord. Make ready for him now. It is payday.
Just in time. You all now have to do your jobs on payday. Am I not a kind lord? Off he goes. He is carrying every unit with him. Let's see how he does. Okay, so he doesn't seem to be terribly bothered, but the I want to see how the traps fare first. But to be fair, he's getting kind of reamed by these sentry traps. Wow, they just did not care about these fear traps, did they? And suddenly... and suddenly, yeah, there's my entire dungeon. You are fucked, sir. Whoa. Easy. Easy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't blame you. As soon as you can eat normal food again, you're just gonna order fucking everything. There's gonna be chicken, there's gonna be McDonald's, there's gonna be curry, there's gonna be Chinese, there's gonna be a lot. A full feast. Literally, like, make it a family thing. Literally just be like, I'm gonna order fucking everything because I've not been able to eat. Fucking my treat. Like, I'm gonna order a ton of food because I want to eat tons of food, but I'm not gonna be able to get across all of it to myself, so... I'm just gonna... If he's gonna get slowed down. They just, like, lay it all out on the table and just have people fucking munch out. Again, I'm really happy I'm one of the kind of people who can You can actually, like, you can literally just say, like, hey, come over to my place, and I can just feed everybody, and I just feel great about it. Everybody leaves full and happy.
Keeper. You gave
That
Lord
sucked.
Ironhelm no real chance to escape at all. Swift and decisive. You could be the one. Yes, you could be the one.
I can hear him scratching his chin as he said that. Oh, yeah, and then that was the same keep. And then we're going into, I think this is the other keeper's territory now. I mean, I'm not too worried about this, but yeah. And I'll see what it is.
Glow.
Now we guess.
In this land, Keeper Gormagan is currently under siege by Lord Sigmund and his allies. A lack of foresight has found this rival of ours falling foul of both the creatures and the land itself within this treacherous realm. Although his position now looks irretrievable, perhaps when he falls, his old dungeon will be of some use to us.
Yeah, I remember that mission. It's a fucking long one. So, I'll likely cap it here. Yeah, say it's always nice to treat your parents because they spent way too much money on you. I think that's a level where you really possess them. Yeah, I seem to remember that's one where you literally have to walk through the fucking caverns with salamanders because they're the only one. Salamanders and giants can withstand lava, and if I remember correctly, the flies just fly over it, so fine. And I think fairies as well, but you don't tend to get fairies. Anyway. But yeah, I think I'll cap that there. I originally intended this to be a one-off, but people seem to like it. So if there's enough clamour in the Discord, I can be convinced to continue. Because as you can see, there's a good deal of game left. I think there's something like 23 levels, and we've just done 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Remember, these two are the same place. Yeah, it's 6. So I could be convinced to do more if people found this fun. But yeah, I think that'll be me. Like I say, it is my last week unemployed, so I'm planning to put in a shift of streaming this week because great fun. Super happy people turned out. If you haven't already, link to join the Discord's below. Yeah, that's all I really got for you. Tune in tomorrow for certainly more Black Mesa, and then we'll see what happens in the evening. Okay.